Yeah, I will.
What's up, guys? This is episode 116 of the Real Estate Podcast. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
He's here with
I'm here with Trav.
This week we watched The Wandering Earth.
Yes, we did. Trav recommendation on this one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know. So I'm waiting for him to just pop in at any time, but no, he's gone. Fuck it. So
Well, this is one of the highest grossing Asian films of all time.
That was sorry for the.
Yeah.
I'm here with Adam.
Yeah. Fuck it,
we're
do
not
it
past
live.
that part.
We'll do it live.
Sorry. My app actually messed up there. It was disappointing.
Yeah, we can hear you muting your microphone.
So what was it? What did you say? It was the highest grossing.
Yeah, one of the highest grossing Chinese flicks of all time. The movie budget was $50 million. We already all know what it made because we've talked about it. It made $700 million in the box office.
Wow.
Chinese, like Asian box office. That doesn't include the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Which is a feat in and of itself.
Yeah, they said it's a big deal because most of the time movies pulling in that kind of coin, they're all made in Hollywood, and this was
I'm kind of surprised that this didn't get at least a limited theatrical release in the U.S.
I think we got this thing where we don't like to do that, right?
Well, there's certain things that get limited theatrical release.
Like a few.
Like 50 theaters,
like
maybe.
Like The Artist.
Yeah.
Remember The Artist? That was a foreign film.
Yeah. So, what was it? The King's Speech? No, that was a big deal. I'm thinking of something else. But but I mean, I think that with that said, I think that there's a market for foreign films in the U.S. to be released theatrically. I just think they need to realize that, like, the conversion is not going to be the same. Like, think about it. If we release Avengers, of course, everybody's going to go see Avengers all over the globe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you release The Wandering Earth in the U.S., you'll have those people that are like hardcore movie fans that are going to go check it out because it catches their attention.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't bank on like getting that money.
That's the thing. I think that's why they don't do it, because they'll spend more money than they'll make.
Releasing it in theaters?
Yep.
Well, I'm fine with the way that it released on Netflix. I thought that was a great idea, but it's still weird that they didn't at least, because I mean, with what they were able to pull off with the budget, that's a feat in and of itself.
50 million, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
Looked pretty good.
It looked good. All the special effects were really,
this movie
really
was
well
about
done.
90% green screen special effects.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The only thing that was real were the actors.
Yeah, pretty much. Some of them wasn't even real.
Yeah. The only time I noticed a CGI person was when main dude in the space station and let's talk about, did you watch the dubbed version?
I did.
Let's talk about this Russian guy's accent.
Yeah, it was very
him, the Russian guy, the grandfather, and the little girl, extra.
Well, what about the Australian Chinese man? I was going to say something else, but yeah.
The Chinaman? I'd say Chinaman. I'll let them know you're going to say that.
Exquisite voice acting.
But it's just like if you watch Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Right. It's engaging enough of a film that you kind of look over some of that,
Yeah, they're real. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Yeah, I know.
extra. But the scene where they're
Real.
on the space station and they have to go outside. Anytime
Yeah.
people have to go outside in space, I'm like instantly I get like claustrophobic and
Yeah.
my palms start sweating, knees weak, small spaghetti.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, somebody's gonna, because I'm always like that, just fear of drifting out.
Yeah.
The same fear
No.
with the ocean. This fear
Yeah.
of just being, but space is way worse because like at least in the ocean you can swim, like
Or breathe.
yeah, and yeah, a little bit.
Well, I feel like what's so scary because I have the same feelings
that
about
drift
it as you
feeling
do.
when they drift away from whatever they're tethered to, and you're just like, oh fuck, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah, and the thing is that happens like the fucking second you let go of whatever the fuck you're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as they opened that hatch and went out, dude's thing broke, and I was like, of course it did.
Yeah, fuck
I was like,
this.
you didn't even let us build a little suspense. Like you went straight for the fucking
I feel like
tear.
I feel like if a okay.
Dude.
I feel like if whenever that scene happened, Adam just looked at the camera and just rolled his eyes.
No, dude. When I watched the movie Gravity, I was a nervous fucking wreck, dude. The whole time, dude. Hate it. And it's like, it's just a movie, but still, you just get this feeling of, oh, man, you don't want to.
That movie is intense. Like, I'm the same
time.
way. Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I don't have enough Xanax to watch it again.
I enjoy it. I've got it on Blu-ray. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I think that Sandra Bullock's performance in it was fantastic. Personally, I'm just
probably. I would have to say probably her best performance, other than Speed. I'll let you.
You ain't even gonna go blindside on it.
No, dude. That Gravity performance was.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the Blind Side.
I mean, it was for people, just not, just not for me.
It was
kind of that have a finished basement and watch college football.
Yeah.
Well, and they have a Blu-ray copy of Aaron Brockovich.
Oh yeah, next to it.
Yeah.
But when they're outside the space station and they gotta go, of course it's like, all right, we gotta do something, but we gotta go outside to do it. It's like, dude,
of
fucking
course.
let them die.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna lay back down because bosses. Did they call the robot boss?
Yeah.
Okay, because boss is in charge, and boss wants us to lay back down. Okay,
so they had a contingency, right? Like,
yeah.
If they, I don't know if that was it, but they had a contingency to where they were going to upload everything into the space station, right?
There.
Well, I thought that's what they were doing.
Nah, the space station held everything. Every species, every plant, everything was already on the space station.
It was a makeshift ark.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean, really, we don't need the space station to guide the Earth, because, I mean, it's like,
yeah,
it's like that little truck that you see in front of those trucks that pull those trailers.
That says wide load, and you're like, no shit,
so we need one of those. Nah, that thing was the fail-safe the entire time. They were like, just in case.
Yeah.
All right, we have to whip some shitties.
Yeah.
We better put something out front, like a plan B.
Well, but why? My thing was if you're going to use the space station, because it's going to take, how long did they say it was going to take for Earth to get into this other?
2,000 years.
So why would they not send the space station ahead?
Like way ahead. Way,
well, they can monitor that solar system for at least 100 years.
They don't even know if it's there. The problem is when you look at something through a telescope, it may not even be there by the time you get there.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
And it's like, okay, I guess we're going to.
Yeah.
So they were going to spend, my math may be a little wrong, not Asian. They were going to spend 700 years pushing the engines forward.
Yeah.
And then they were going to spend like another 900 slowing down.
Yeah.
So it was going to take 900 years to slow this bitch down.
To get it right where it needs to be.
Okay.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Like...
Now, here's what I'm saying.
Well, I thought.
No, wait, though. How does that math check out if their fucking Jupiter math didn't check out? Dude, if I was in the room, I'd have been like,
right,
everyone here is Asian. Look, dude, all bullshit aside, we all know they're pretty good at math. Okay.
Well,
they got this
yeah,
wrong.
they're better than me. Yeah.
That was the one glaring. That was the one glaring bit of that movie that killed me.
How'd they get the math wrong?
Well, not how they get the math wrong. How did they not factor in Jupiter's orbit when they were leaving?
The gravitational pull of Jupiter. What about those spikes, dude? When those gravity spikes would hit.
It'd fuck
or
shit
why
up.
wasn't there?
Dude, it made the plate shift on Earth and buckle.
Yeah.
Well, why the fuck did they not even factor in Jupiter? Period. Like, why wasn't there a failsafe for that? Because
they needed to use Jupiter's gravity,
they
right?
Had the slingshot off of it like we do on the moon.
Yeah, I mean they were going to use Jupiter as a jump off point.
Anywhere we slingshot it around the moon and use its. We needed that. That was part of the plan from the get go. But dude, first of all, it took them 30 goddamn years. What was it, like 25 years to get there?
18.
18 years to even get to Jupiter. Takes 6 months to get to Mars.
The little boy wasn't even a man yet.
Does it really take that long to get to?
Well, he was 21,
Yeah.
and whenever the guy left,
like
the kid was
boy.
4. Yeah, so whatever the math is on that.
He's like, I'm going to be a tiny star in the sky, son.
By the time, whenever you can see Jupiter, I'm coming home. Well, here's news. Spoiler alert, guys. Papa Senpai's not coming home, dude.
Yeah.
Papa Senpai is actually Papa Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Is
dude, whenever he whipped a shitty and turned around and he was like, I can make up for all right, we're doing kilometers here, guys, metric system. I'm like, let's just say miles. We don't know those kinds of numbers,
Right.
We're
I don't have my
kind of people like
I don't have my phone to convert it.
Yeah. So
those are big numbers.
So they were 5,000 under. All right. Do y'all remember how and then this one guy just shows up out of nowhere. They find this dude and he's like, do y'all remember the Chinese New Year celebration? I'm the guy that programmed that. I've noticed this thing in Asian movies though, there'll be this moment though where it's like, dude, everyone should be scared. It's impending doom. Our planet is about to crash into another one. We're all gonna die,
Yeah.
But he's like, I have program. Ooh. They're all smiling and happy, and it's just their reactions, man.
Yeah.
We're all about to die soon. Yeah. It's like, yeah, dude. Chill out.
Well, I mean, that side of the world, including from China to Japan. Here's what's different. They'll have a fucking nuclear reactor meltdown, and motherfuckers will hang back and do what they can to figure out the situation,
right, those
and ultimately die.
Yeah.
None of us will
we
fucking
would have been like,
do that.
Mr. Jackson.
And I understand why they. I mean, I understand why they do it. I get that. I mean, and I don't know. I'm not gonna sell our country short either. I feel there would be people who would, spring to action and do stuff like that.
Well,
but
that's a certain kind of person to be a kamikaze. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, a lot of stories that tend to make its way to this side of the earth. There is,
right, we don't have that honor they have.
Yeah.
We don't have that, dude. I don't have that. Y'all have honor? Would you be like, oh, I'm disgraced to my family, and take your sword out and kill yourself?
Well, here's the thing with that. Let's say I'm at ground zero whenever the reactor goes off in Chernobyl, right? If I'm already dead, I might as well try to get something out of my life.
Dead.
Yeah, so might as well. And that's the same thing with the dad in this situation. It's either destroy the planet and kill millions and millions of people.
He made the right choice.
Kill himself and get the Earth out of this gravitational lock with Jupiter.
He's forever a legend, dude. He single-handedly saved Earth.
Yeah.
One man.
They're going to build statues.
They will, dude.
Yeah.
Mountains. They'll go to Mount Rushmore and they'll say, fuck this. And they'll build just his big face.
Just one giant
rice bowl.
Right.
Chopsticks. 30 minutes. This is true, y'all. I sent y'all the pictures. 30 minutes into this movie, I ordered Chinese food.
It made
and it was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I've been wanting Asian food for days, but when I was watching the movie, I saw him like eating rice bowls and eating fucking that that meat on a stick. I was just like,
Yeah.
I called him up 10 minutes. I had my food. It's always 10 minutes, Come 10 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll be there 10 minutes.
Yeah. Even if you show up a little bit earlier, they
It'll
might
be there,
still
dude.
have
It'll
your
be
food
ready, dude.
Yeah, it's like it's in the back waiting for you to call. Weird.
You have order?
Maybe.
Yeah. What's your
How'd
order?
you know?
Oh, you big boy. You have big order. This is your order.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
you ordered 2 types of chicken.
I did, dude.
That was. I need to. I feel like I should apologize for that.
Nah, here's my impression right here. Here you go. Here we go. It's pretty good, right? Come on, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like
a great dishonor to your family.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna get banned from YouTube.
How though, dude? Dude, I'm sure they make fun of us. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me doing that, is there? Is it okay? It's okay, right? Like,
well, I mean, I feel like it's not above anyone in the world too to like probably crack a white joke.
Took
like,
me 5 years
hey
to
guys,
perfect that.
like,
I'm proud of it.
Like, hey Jules, do your best white guy. I'm gonna go put oil in my car.
Yeah. Y'all want cheeky hot dog or hamburger?
you want yellow cheese or white cheese on your sandwich?
Yeah. All right, we're taking this.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's just restart the podcast and delete this. No, I'm just kidding. Can we delete the last 17 minutes? I'm joking. That's just my
the wandering topic.
Yeah. The wandering.
If they
come on, dude. That's pretty good.
If they haven't figured out that we're not to be taken seriously, then it's their fault.
We're joking.
Of course,
I love rice. Okay, rice loves me. And I don't speak Walmart, but
I don't speak Walmart.
Dude, all right. Here's the first time I saw some bad CGI in this movie. I want to know if you spotted it, Griffin. You watch this on Netflix?
I did.
Okay. So there's this scene where they have to get outside the space station, and they're like fucking out there, American Gladiator, this shit, pulling these things, and I'm like, this is super dangerous. They're not even tethered to anything. They're just holding on to it.
They're just there.
Can I point out something to you, Griff, that I think I was telling Adam the other day when we were talking about this?
Let me finish. Look, just one real quick. They say we have to jump from this part to that part. It's the only way to get up there.
Yeah.
The Russian guy jumps. Total CGI, dude.
Yeah, I saw it.
Cut to his face. CGI face, dude. Not a real person.
I seen it. Yeah.
Saw that when it cut to his face. I went,
Yeah. Well,
that was the only time that I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, they can't all be winners.
Well, they probably added that in there. They didn't even shoot that scene. They were just like, we need a scene where they jump.
Or how about the way they drove those massive vehicles?
With the ball?
The orb instead of a wheel.
See, I already had that. I have that written down on a piece of paper here. I'm glad you brought it up.
Very
unconvincing. Fuck, dude. Takes 5 years to learn how to do this. It's like, hey, I got an idea. Let's use a steering wheel.
Yeah, it's something that every dumbass can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? Doesn't take 5 years. We don't have a lot of time here, okay?
Yeah. Well, they got all the time in the world. I mean, it's going to take 2,000 years to get there. So, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, but dude, all right, you say that. Let me say this. We run into this situation. I'm going to say the government's like, we got to commandeer this vehicle because we need you to transport, what was that thing, a core?
Yeah, the core.
Reactor core, whatever.
Whatever the fuck it was.
We got to commandeer your vehicle because guess what? We can't drive it. We need you. Old man fucking dies, dude.
Yeah.
If the kid wasn't a genius, and he let you know that several times throughout the movie, he let you know he's a genius.
I got tired of hearing it. Yeah, I was just like, we all know.
It's like, yeah, dude, we've heard that 5 times.
Yeah.
You've already said it, okay? Want to go do a broken fucking record.
Yeah.
Maybe want to go listen to one of Milky Joe's fucking lectures. You know?
Oh my God.
But having the ball,
I would have liked to.
This was a situation where no, we don't have a lot of time. We've got what, 8
to
hours?
Get there, if that.
We got 8 hours, and that engine needs to be running because our planet's going to crash into another planet. The fucking ball steering wheel's stupid.
Yeah, right.
Why is your nose facing my nose? You know?
You're right.
Did you see them whipping shitties in them things, though? Travis said it the other night, whenever this girl, dude, again, she's like, I'm just a middle school student, and I'm scared. I didn't like this speech. I had a problem with this speech. I was like, why didn't they let the genius talk?
Yeah.
And he could have been like, ooh, and then everybody turns around. That's all it takes. We got pot stickers and dumplings, motherfuckers. Come back, okay?
Yeah.
But this girl, this speech that she gave, dude, was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Didn't like the speech. I'm like, she put
it's the I may not know much, but what
like,
I know
I'm just a
speech.
kid, like, we're here and we're alone and nobody's helping us. Notice me, senpai. Dude, whenever she said that, though, they were all like, it's going to take 7 days to get home. We don't even have enough time to get home. Dude, they all whipped shitties, and it didn't even make sense. There would have been a fucking 20-car pile.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
The way they turned around, it was just like, nah, dude.
There's not enough
There's no
room
structure
for
here.
Like, no.
Everybody's
going their own
no
thing.
right lane. Hey, I'm just saying.
The vehicles in front were turning at such short notice that it should have been a disaster.
So we noticed two things in this movie already.
I know that we're talking about a movie where they've got little burner engines built all across the fucking, like, one side of the earth.
Those engines look pretty fucking cool. You know, hey, when I'm watching this movie, I'm in there, dude. This shit's happening. We gotta save Earth, okay?
Yeah.
I'm in there with them, dude.
So what about?
We got 2 hours. Let's do it. You know.
Well, what about the kicker here that
their math was bad and they're bad drivers? I don't know.
Or the fact that what saved the day is that they bounced off a fucking shockwave. They bounced the Earth off of a shockwave.
Well,
from
what saved the day
Jupiter's
was
atmosphere.
the genius was thinking about his dad. The genius was thinking about his dad, and he said, balloons. He remembered a balloon. The last time I hung out with my dad, we were playing with balloons, and Jupiter's a fucking balloon right now. It's sucking all this shit in. Let's light that bitch. Let's light Jupiter up. So it was like, all right, stay lit. We're lighting Jupiter up. Like, they were hashtagging it on fucking Twitter. Light Jupiter up, hashtag.
If this would have happened,
it would have fucked Earth up.
Once they set that shit on fire, it would have just lit our atmosphere on fire. It'd have been fucking.
It would have fucked Earth up, dude.
Yeah, it would have burned. It would have went from a frozen wasteland to a fucking.
You would have slow-mo ran. You fucked it all up.
You blew it. Okay.
You motherfucked it.
What's funny though is whenever he was like, "We'll just do this, and then it'll catapult us back out into space," and I'm like, "Okay, wait a minute. Nobody else thought of this." And then when they call into headquarters, they're like, "The people in Israel already figured this out, and it's got like a 0% chance it's gonna work."
Yeah. Well, it's like, how do they know?
It's worth a shot. I mean,
we're
all gonna die anyway, so I would have been willing to try whatever.
Well, it seems like at this point in the history of Earth, they were just like, fuck it, dude. Like, we had to move our planet.
No, I have something better. And that it took them a long time to build that space station. We should have just built something big enough to hold. Because, dude, after the shit hit the fan, the population was like half.
Yeah, if not more.
There's like 300 billion people. That's it.
Yeah.
Because of the tsunamis and all the shit that happened, it wiped out a lot of people. So it's like, why don't we just build a fucking space station that can hold everybody and leave this bitch behind? I mean, we're putting all this time and effort into flying this rock. You can't fly on Earth, dude. There's no steering wheel.
I mean, they flew the shit out of it.
They did, man. They flew it right into another planet.
Fucking stupid.
How did they fuck that math up, dude?
Well, I think it was a gravity spike that they weren't anticipating, right?
Yeah.
Like
what
they
are
were
the
going to use
odds that there just happened to be a gravity spike when Earth was flying by this bitch? It's like Jupiter hasn't had a gravity spike for 10 million fucking years. And guess what? The day that we fly by, gravity spike.
Yeah, of course.
It's almost like God's like, no, dude, you can't take the planet away. I put it here. I want it to stay. Like,
yeah,
you're the third rock from the sun.
So what if they make a trilogy? Because I just got to thinking about it.
I'd probably watch another one, dude. I mean, we got 2,000 years.
Well, no, like they have. There's 3 movies in the trilogy. Have it to where the first one deals with them leaving the orbit.
We know that, dude. We do a movie podcast.
Second movie's when the engine cuts on. To like reverse the slowdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then have the end
jump.
Them actually. Yeah.
By the time you get to the second movie, the genius is as old as his grandfather was in this one. Y'all remember?
His brain's hooked up to a fucking tube.
Y'all remember how funny it was when his grandfather was in the jail cell and he was like smacking him and hitting him?
Yeah.
He tried to bring dude, what was funny? This is funny. I don't know if y'all picked this up, but he brought this box. He's like, I'm trying to get him out of jail. Ooh. He hit it on him. He opens it up. It's one of those things, dude, that you put your cell phone in and watch VR porn.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that? Because the dude came running out of that room, dude, with his pants pulled down, wearing that VR headset. I was like, oh, that's funny. Did you notice that, Travis?
Yeah.
Well, might have one of those,
You do, or you might have
I bought one at Walmart. I was like, dude, I can walk around Google Maps, okay? And then a friend of mine,
what it was?
You know him. Well, I had no idea that Pornhub had a whole section.
Do they?
Yeah.
What?
They do, dude.
Can you move, or you just look around?
Move.
No shit.
You go answer the door.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Next time I come over, I'm trying it out.
You can have it. I don't like it, dude. I'm old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned, but I ain't like it, dude.
Magazines?
Not that old-fashioned. That's like old-fashioned. That's like dinosaur old-fashioned.
Like going to the movie theater?
Yeah, going to a theater, getting arrested.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we got 2 people. It's Pee Wee Herman and Adam G. Let Pee Wee Herman beat off in a theater, dude. Hashtag let Pee Wee beat,
Pee Wee beat. Pee Wee beat.
This movie, whenever it was sucking the atmosphere out, that was cool.
Yeah, it was. It had a lot of cool stuff.
Here's another thing. Whenever they were standing there looking up and Jupiter was like the size of fucking the sky.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got 7 days. I was like, you might want to check that math again because pretty sure you don't.
Yeah. No.
7 days? What would you do, man?
If I knew the world was going to end in 7 days?
Yep.
Stay home.
Yeah, not go to work.
Yeah, fuck work,
I'm not paying my taxes.
Hell no. I'll probably
Here's my thing. If, like, say they do something fucked up like that, and they just announce to the world, they're like, all right, guys, we have a week, and either this is going to happen or this insert reason for the world ending. How many people do you think are going to ride those 7 days to the end, and how many people are going to kill themselves within 24 hours?
I wouldn't kill myself.
Because I want to see what happens. I mean, we might figure it out and live, Remember those dudes that shot themselves?
How many people would start doing that shit by like day 3 or 4?
I would say if that really happened, I would
smoke some weed.
Well, no, I would say that probably 2% of the population would probably commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
at least
I'd say 2%, maybe 3%.
Because they can't handle that impending doom for 7 days. I would just be like, fuck it, this is it. Here's what's comforting.
I think
We're
people
all
would
gonna
get.
die, not just
I
me.
think.
I'm okay with it. Go ahead.
I think people would get very religious.
Yeah. Shit, I would. I'd start praying to the sun gods. Why'd you do this to us?
But see, that's when shit would get very weird, I think.
I can handle
Mm.
7 weird days. What about
I
these
would.
underground fucking steampunk cities? Not steampunk, cyberpunk.
I mean, they were pretty cool.
It was like what's that cyberpunk movie from the 80s? What's the one? Replicants.
Yeah.
Kind of had that feel.
Blade
That
Runner.
would be a creepy like ending to a sci-fi movie or hell episode of Star Trek. Have it where like there's this race that finds out they're gonna like their planet's gonna get hit by a meteor, and they go they go ultra religious, and there's just like at the final shot, just everyone's just massed together, like the population's all in little big pockets, but like they're all fucking just standing together. But it's not like them just it's nothing courageous. It's just fucking silence. A few people may have some candles. Like everybody's just quiet. Like they're just waiting on it.
I have a folder on my computer of all the shit that I've been meaning to watch. A big folder. I would just binge watch shit for 7 days. That's what I'd do. I mean,
yeah,
I'd enjoy it, dude. I'd go.
I'd probably get high.
Yeah, dude, I'd do.
Well, here's the thing.
I would do stuff that I don't want to say right now because I want to incriminate myself. But I'd have a good time, dude. Yeah, dude. Whatever. I mean, dude, don't matter. It ain't like you gonna. I mean, you ain't even got time to fuck your teeth up. You know, like.
Yeah.
Here's what I would do. I'd get a rolling paper, and I'd put all the drugs in it. And smoke it.
Jesus. Speedball like a
all
motherfucker, right?
Acid, mushrooms, everything.
I think you wouldn't. I think you wouldn't be the only one that would do that.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
that's a big cluster of people. It's just gonna be like, I'm gonna do all the drugs.
I want to hang out with those people, and I'd go to orgies because fuck herpes. We're all gonna die. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
I got you.
I'd go to a damn drug-fueled Asian orgy. I'd be walking around in there like, I'm gonna pull my cock out, you know, like. I don't know if I'd do that. I mean, here's my thing, dude. Thing about dying is, here's what bothers me the most about dying is, I know, like, if I'm laying there and I'm dying, that everybody else is gonna live on, and that bothers me. I don't know why. It's not the fact that I'm dying, but it's like, oh, well, you're still gonna be here.
Right.
That bothers me. I don't know why. It's weird. Read about it online. Other people feel the same way. But if we're all gonna die, shit,
Yeah.
Kind of all right with it.
Right. But
got weird.
I mean,
no, I mean it's a very. I mean that like imminent doom is kind of sort of the theme of the movie. So I mean we're not really diverging. It's just I guess to gear it back towards the movie though. Exactly, like how would you guys respond if how do you think whenever this happened? I would have liked to have seen the sociological change that occurred when they were like, okay, here's what's happening. Like whenever the powers that be decided to go public, like, all right, guys, here's what we're doing.
Whenever they made the final announcement.
Yeah, like we're all going in these vaults. This is happening.
First thing I would do, blame
figuring
Obama.
Out, like, you know what I mean?
Like,
blame Obama for sure. Like, this is Obama's fault. People be like, dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, we gotta blame somebody. I'm just kidding. That's scary.
Could you do it though?
Well,
I wouldn't kill myself.
Well, I guess realistically, it would that could never happen, or maybe it could. I don't know. It seems
we can't get our shit together long enough to do something like that.
And I mean accomplishing this over the course of generations.
In the movie,
like,
the whole world worked together. Everyone.
Yeah.
It was like, what was that alien movie with the octopus? Aliens.
Yeah, Arrival.
Everybody had to work
the whole
together.
world
Hey, this is a fucking sequel to that movie.
Over.
The aliens show up and they're like, "You gotta move this bitch, okay? You gotta move it. Quit fucking. We don't care about the etch a sketch. Move Earth." Would it be that bad? I mean, the underground cities were pretty cool. Here was the only cool thing about this, if that happened, because in the movie, there was no money.
Yeah.
Like, money wasn't a thing. You had to put a honey bun hit on somebody. Like, you had to trade stuff. It's like, well, I got an old iPod. Music on it. Remember music? Yeah, hard to get. I got an iPod, dude. It's loaded down.
Yeah.
8 gigs. You could trade that for one of these suits. All right, here was my big problem with this movie. I got a bone to pick.
How cold it was on the fucking surface of Earth.
This touches on that, okay?
Yeah.
At the end of this movie.
What?
At the end of this movie, he cracks his fucking helmet.
Yeah.
And it started to freeze over. His face started to cover with ice. Fades to black. 3 years later, he's alive. How the fuck did he live? They didn't even bother to explain. Nah, dude, he didn't genius his way out of that. What did he do? Build a fire? How did he live, man?
I have no fucking clue.
I had a problem with that. I was just like, you're not even going to explain like how he was saved, or
that's what the sequel's for, man. Because he survived so many years.
Whenever the explosion happened, I said, okay, there was enough heat on the surface from the explosion that it's not that cold. But then his shit started to frost over, and I was just like, he's dead. Fades to black. 3 years later, he's a badass dude. He saved Earth.
Yeah.
And he's driving a fucking...
A truck.
A truck. Should be running the planet.
Yeah.
He's a delivery guy. But he's got his team.
Yeah.
He still can't drive.
Yeah, he ran into the thing. 3 years later, dude, it takes 5 years, dude, to master it. His grandfather had it down. What about that scene with his grandfather? Here's something I thought was cool. Whenever someone would die, they would cut to this, like, monologue inside their head.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was like, can other people hear this? Because the dude's answering his monologue that's inside of his head.
Yeah.
It's weird. But whenever someone would die, they would say, whenever the Russian guy died, it's a foreign. Whenever the Russian guy died, he could hear him. He was trying to get into the thing, and he could hear him in his head, like, one of these days we'll get Earth there.
Yeah.
2,000 years later, they're not going to be alive that long. They know that. But he's like, we're going to get Earth there, and our grandkids, whatever, will be able to swim in a lake. And I'm like, that's what you give a fuck about?
Yeah, right.
You don't even know where we're going. Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing, dude. If the sun decides to fucking bow up on us, we're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to have enough time to react.
They're not going to tell us.
No.
It's just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. Ooh, that's weird. Hey, there was a time in my life, dude, when I was about 23 years old. I would partake in certain things.
Mm-hmm.
They were green. You rolled them in paper. But every time I did it, if I was outside, dude, I'd be looking at the sun. I wouldn't look straight at it. You know, when you look at the sun, you look to the side of it because it'll burn your fucking eyeballs out of your head.
Yeah.
You can only look at the sun when it's setting. You know, like that cold. Well, that's when the sun. You're like, we're bros. You know, when it's over there in the corner, and you're like, I can look at you right now, and it doesn't hurt my eyes.
Yeah, we're cool right now.
But I would look up, dude, and be looking at the sun, and I even told my cousin this. I was like, yo, dude, that motherfucker's gonna kill us, man. And he's like, what? And I said, well, it's gonna expand and expand and expand, and it's gonna we're gonna go into it. That's gonna happen. Now, of course, that's a long time from now, but it is gonna happen.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, they've already said, and of course, like it's pulling us in. We're getting closer to it.
Yeah.
It's just like anything. We keep going around this circle. It's like when you
It's
flush
like
a
a drain.
toilet, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're getting closer and closer. Now, what's weird? Our moon. All right, our moon's going around us. It's going out.
Yeah.
Getting further away.
It's like fuck that
Yeah,
sun.
dude. They said in like 1,000,000 years, the moon will be so far away that the Earth will just spin like uncontrollably on its axis. It's just wobbling around. The waves will be crazy. Like we ain't gonna worry about that, dude.
We might.
Dude. You think we can live that long?
I mean,
I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to live that flash drive life. Put me on a flash drive.
LG.
Yeah, dude. I want to be. We can blame it on G. You know what I'm saying? This movie was crazy though. You gotta give it up to China, man. They put a movie out that smashed. Like they did box office numbers. Like
yeah,
that's really the first time that's ever happened. Because most of the time, when movies come out that make this kind of money, it's from Hollywood. It's from here. We make movies. That's our thing.
yeah.
We make music and movies. And you gotta. I like the fact that Netflix showed them some love and put it on there.
Well, I think they knew they were screwing up if they didn't take it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And I'm glad they dubbed it.
Yeah, I'm glad they dubbed it as well.
But here's my thing about watching a dubbed movie. It sucks.
Yeah, I can
the
deal
trailer.
with it.
I don't know. The trailer wasn't as cringy. As when you're watching it dubbed, it's just like, man, it looks like the damn audio's out of sync.
Right.
And then the voice acting, they're just like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
The voice acting's bad.
I can get over it. I mean, that's not.
But when you go and watch the trailer, man, and even like there's certain scenes like where they're talking and shit, and it's just like this scene's better because it's, I don't know, man, just the way they sound,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you take an actor's voice away, what do you got? Dubbed over Russian dude. Was he Russian?
I'm pretty sure.
Here's why I can go because, dude, they were going in on that Russian dude.
I know.
A little too much, dude. Like, I know it's a foreign, but still, like, I'm offended. I'm not even Russian. Okay.
Right.
He even had vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah. He's like, you know why they don't allow alcohol in space?
Yeah.
Burnt that bitch to the ground. So this was like Hal. This was Hal
pretty
9000.
Much, but a little less talky.
Yeah.
He wasn't
action. Like Dave.
Yeah.
Jerking the wheel.
Come out to play. Astronauts.
What was the best scene in this movie?
The best scene?
The best scene. When the credits roll? No, I'm just kidding.
Shit.
The shot of it sucking up the atmosphere was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to be, for me, it had to be all of those, the collective shots of
world engines.
Yeah, like some of the scope of that they were able to build. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, there were like 12,000 of them. Right?
Yeah,
even though like, it was a clever use of set pieces because it could be like, hey, frozen landscape, this is Beijing. Hey, another frozen landscape, this is the Philippines.
Yeah, dude, they went to Manila. I mean? Manila was fun.
They were able to.
Been there, not that cold.
But they managed. They did a really good job of capturing the scope of it being across Earth, even though they got to some places awfully fucking quick.
Yeah, dude.
Well, they had to, you know. I mean, we couldn't just sit there and watch them fuck around.
It's only 2 hours long, dude. We can't.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I can't watch you drive for 8.
Yeah.
Right.
What was your scene, Griffin? You were about to say it a second.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of those sweeping shots of them going. Well, that and then when they're driving in that
that
between
gorge.
those two, yeah, between those two ice fucking mountain, and there's buildings and fucking boats and cars and shit. Yeah, and it got fucking weird.
It got real weird. I don't even know how they made it out of it. They cheated death in this movie 800 times.
Yeah, as one does,
But let's rate it on this. Let's go Chinese box office film. They went in on it. The CGI for $50 million, dude. They spent $500 million on the last Avengers movie. I think it's around that number.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah,
they did pretty good, dude, for what they had. But I was talking to Travis the other night. I was like, "Yeah, but you gotta think about this, dude. Labor's cheap there. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap.
Child labor.
That's why fucking Apple's they make their shit in China. It's you can make 1 million phones for $10. You know,
With that being said, do you think that China will be the next? Because well, think about it. They're threatening. Disney's threatening to quit making movies in Georgia because of the whole abortion situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think that China might be the next destination to make
Hold my beer and watch this. All right, I'm gonna crack my knuckles. Did y'all hear?
All right, do it.
Listen,
hear
dude. Those motherfuckers eat dogs. They have a fucking annual dog fucking festival, dog meat festival. And have you guys ever seen footage of that thing? It's terrible. Isn't
dog meat the name of your dog in the Fallout?
I don't know. Probably. in your fucking inventory, it's probably like dog meat. It's like, damn, don't call him dog meat. It's a foreign, dude. But I've seen footage of these dog meat festivals. I don't even know if it happens in China, but it's Asian. It's a foreign, dude. We don't do it here, but dude, I've seen footage of these dog meat festivals. They got dogs alive, dude, hanging on fucking hooks. Crying. Yeah, dude, they grab them and just beat the shit out of them. And you want a dog, they'll cut them up right there in front of you. What's weird, dude, is all the dogs look the same. It's like the same breed.
Yeah.
It's like their favorite dog to eat. But that's fucked up.
That is very fucked up.
And then they're I watched this YouTube channel called, I can't remember what it's called, but China Exposed or whatever. This dude goes deep on China, balls deep. He does a news. It looks like the news. It looks like you're watching. He's sitting at a table. There's a screen behind him. He does the news, but he talks about China every week. If Trent was here, he could tell us what it's called. But I watched this dude's channel, and the shit that they do to their prisoners, dude, is fucked up, dude. Check this out. I don't know if y'all know this. I know this because of YouTube. Also, the earth is flat. But they make their prisoners come out, dude, and line up, get on their knees. You got let's say you got 100 dudes. They line up and get on their knees. There's a doctor. All right?
Right.
The doctor, they kill the prisoner, and then the doctor takes the organs that he wants to. They take the organs.
Right there?
Right there in front of all the other motherfuckers, dude.
What the fuck,
yeah,
man?
Dude, that's fucked up, man.
Organs of what?
You gotta watch prisoners, dude. They harvest organs like a motherfucker, dude. They make them line up. I've seen pictures and footage of this shit. They make them line up and get on their knees, dude. There'll be 100 dudes, and they're all single file, because, they're Chinese.
Yeah.
They can't drive, but they can single file. I'm just kidding.
They can march.
But there's a doctor, dude, and they'll kill the dude and harvest his organs right there on the spot, dude. Throw them in a cooler with some ice, and then they go to the next guy. And everybody that's sitting there has got to watch it.
Fuck
you want to stand
dude.
up and run? They'll just shoot you, dude.
It'd almost be better to
really,
stand up.
Dude, than sitting there watching what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. So on top of that, and the dog meat, dude. So because Georgia's not going to let people kill their baby after it's born, which is,
yeah.
Okay. I ain't got to say, are you a person? You going to go over there and make them? Nah, dude, ain't going to happen, dude. But China, man, they own enough of Sony to stop that Dictator movie from coming out. What was it called? The Dictator?
The Interview?
The Interview, that's it. The Dictator was Charlie Chaplin, but they stopped it because of, they were like, okay, we can't do this. China owns a large portion of Sony.
Right.
And they were able to stop that movie. That's why somebody leaked it. Y'all remember when it leaked?
I remember.
And then it leaked, and they said "fuck it" and put it online because it leaked.
You think Seth Rogen leaked it?
I do. I think one of those guys leaked it, man.
I could see that.
I saw interviews with them after it, and the way that they laughed about it and kind of hid it around, I was like, "You did this. You handed the movie to someone and said, make it happen."
Yeah.
Because by the end of the day, it was on every torrent site at a high quality rip. I can vouch for it. But the movie was great. It was hilarious. But the Kim Jong Un. Yeah. Basketball nut, little doughboy dumpling. He just didn't want it to come out. He saw it. He saw a cut of it, and he was just like, "Nah, dude, you can't release this." And then China was like, "Okay, we won't," and they shelved it. And then they're like, "Nah, dude, you can't do it. Man, this is America, bitch. Black power,
This is America.
Don't catch you slipping up and not releasing movies."
Yeah.
So they released it. But that's, every time they have these problems, the whole time, like Spider-Man, dude, Chinese is running Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He better watch out, dude. They'll harvest his fucking organs. All I'm saying.
So you don't think the next Avengers movie will be shot in China?
Here's what I think. We need a new Iron Man. Because he said it 10 times in that trailer.
Well,
let's move on.
We'll get one.
You think what?
I think we'll get one in about 5 years.
Yeah, we'll get another one. I don't even think it'll be that long. I'd say give it a good year. Did y'all see where Hemsworth said he's taking a break?
No.
I went today because we do the podcast today. What's the day? Tuesday. I go online before the podcast. I do my fucking research,
Like a man does.
Yeah, like a man does, dude. You gotta be careful with that. But women do research too.
Like a Adam does.
Yeah, I do my G search. That's what I call it. It's like I'm feeling lucky. I click that.
Yeah.
But movie news: Hemsworth is taking a break
from Thor.
From everything.
Oh, is he gonna direct?
He's just gonna hang out with his family, dude. He's like, I've been making movies ever since they picked him up as Thor, dude. It's been the movie. He's like, I'm taking a break. Now I think he's already shot that Guardian shit, right?
Probably.
That's already been shot, dude.
No, because what you call it? Fuckhead. They got
he's coming back.
James Gunn back, and he's filming. Before he films that, he's got to film Suicide Squad reboot. So
they're gonna do another Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
Did he film the first one?
No. It would have been good if he would have filmed it.
So do you think he can say? Oh, so you said reboot?
Yeah. Remember, they're getting Idris Elba to play Deadshot.
Okay, so we're shelving the Suicide Squad movie we got.
Well, some of the actors are coming back, like
and we're
Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn will be back, but
she's got to play Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Can we all agree? I know that they picked it up and they ran with it, but she's a pretty good Harley Quinn. She looks like her. She looks crazy.
She does.
I know all women. All they gotta do is wake up in the morning. You're like crazy, But
wake up.
Yeah. Wake up. Kiss upon the table. But she does. She looks like Harley Quinn to me when I see her. Like in my mind now on the big screen, she's Harley Quinn, dude. Like just like Hugh Jackman is fucking Wolverine. Like
right. Well, but that's what I'm saying though. It's probably gonna have to start filming later this year, I would imagine, because he hasn't filmed that Suicide Squad reboot yet. So I just
I have hope for that.
Yeah. Well, but Chris Hemsworth taking a break makes sense because since Thor came out, he's been in
his fucking balls off, dude.
Yeah. So it makes sense. And I think we'll eventually get another solo Thor film.
We will. So. I would like to watch a movie, a prequel, if you will, of them hanging out in that log cabin playing Nintendo and
oh my
getting
god,
drunk. You know, Fat Thor 4.
yeah, that
He's
would be
4.
fucking amazing.
I mean, they're playing Fortnite, dude. And he went over there and he's like, "Is that fucking so and so? Give me the headset.
Yeah,
I'll come to your parents' basement and kick your ass." Like that was fucking hilarious.
You guys see that? You guys see that fun article they posted about? I think it was. I'm sure it spawned from Reddit. Most things do these days.
What's that?
But they had an idea that a way you could introduce Deadpool into the MCU was have him be the Fortnite player that.
Oh my god, dude!
That would be fucking hilarious.
That's perfect.
Yeah. That's fucking Deadpool as fuck, right?
Yeah, in the next Deadpool movie, you cut to him in the basement, Thor's yelling at him, and he's just like, "All right, I'm gonna go fucking kill a cat," you know? Like, he can do it. He can't do no wrong.
No, yeah, he can.
He can do whatever, and everybody loves this motherfucker. He finally found his piece, dude. Like, that's his Jesus piece. That's
for sure.
Fucking Deadpool, man. Don't ever try to play another fucking person. You're Deadpool forever.
Yeah.
He'll accept it. He's like, he finally found his fucking thing because he's a smart ass. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's got the voice. I don't even know what Deadpool sounds like because, you know, it's a comic book. But to me, he's Deadpool.
Yeah.
A few years
ago,
doubt. We went to, this has been before all these Deadpool movies and everything. Me and my grandfather, we go to Unclaimed baggage. Grabbage. If you want it, you can have it, you know. Unclaimed grabbage. But we go to Best Buy to buy an iPad for my grandfather's wife for her birthday.
Right.
All right, we're going to get the good iPad. It's $1,000, you know. I'm like, we're getting the newest one. But, all right, dude, we're walking into there, and these motherfuckers are coming out. One of them's dressed up like Spider-Man. He had a Spider-Man suit on. And another one was dressed up like Deadpool. My grandfather, dude, is in his 70s, and he said, "I know that's Spider-Man, but who is that?" And I said, "Well, that's Deadpool." And this dude turned around and looked at me, and he said, "Thank you," because nobody recognized him, dude. Nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Wow.
He said, "Thank you." And he was telling his buddy, "See, at least one motherfucker knows who I am."
Right.
But they were wearing like that, you know, the tights, you know, like the Power Ranger suit.
Like the full.
Yeah, dude.
Head to
toe, dude.
Wow.
Like they were
head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And they went to Best Buy because they're like, gotta be some nerds here.
Yeah.
Nope, they're at home on Reddit.
Yeah, wrong.
I'm just going to go out here and say it because I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us. We don't fuck with Reddit. I don't fuck with Reddit, and I don't think y'all do because we missed that boat. No. The ship has sailed.
Well, I get on there every now and then.
Because you look some shit up and click on it, and it takes you there, and you're like, oh, it's Reddit. And then you got to look at this thread, and it's just like.
It's like a forum. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. Here's
it's a forum.
Tried to do it. Don't know how it works, okay?
I mean, I can figure it out, but it's just so.
I don't like it. I don't like Twitter either.
Well, I'm getting more
I don't like
into Twitter. Well, see, my thing is,
I'm too bitter for Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the name of your autobiography?
That's the second time I've said that today. I'm too bitter for Twitter. I told someone, he was like, I posted it on Twitter, and I said, dude, I'm too bitter for Twitter, man. Like, I can't go on there, dude. They'll shadow ban me by the end of the day. Like,
no, I use Twitter as a way to like follow stuff that I'm interested in when I need like
especially
day-to-day.
like someone like a Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
you know, he's on there.
Well, like video games, stuff like that, stuff that you see like constant updates on because like Facebook,
I would much rather go to I would you know I would much rather because on Twitter when you're getting an update on a game coming from the source straight from the horse's mouth, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to hear the horse's mouth, dude. I don't want to hear 12 sites be like, well, you know, basically, like, no. Here's if you go to their Twitter page and they're like, they post it there, and you're like, okay, this is happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good source for that, but there's a lot of chuff on there.
Well, yeah, and I weed a lot of it out. I mean, the only thing that I follow on Twitter is like video games that I play, like
Kevin
movie
Smith.
news sites, Kevin Smith, and like bands, because bands will get on there and post shit, and then you can like actually interact with them
Yeah,
and
they
stuff like
comment,
that.
dude. They'll fucking reply.
Yeah, I mean it's cool for that. But
Dude,
as
I
far
talked to
as
Kid
like,
behind the camera on Twitter.
really,
He messaged me, man.
did you see that he did a reaction video to the first
I did.
Angry Grandma,
He
and he
cried,
cried
man.
like a
Did you watch that?
baby? Yeah,
I
dude,
watched it 2 days ago.
so fucking sad,
It was
man.
so sad, dude. I knew. I was just like, dude. He did a reaction video to Angry Grandpa's. What was that? Something soup, cornbread soup. What was it? No,
Yeah.
something meat cream pie, whatever. I already knew, dude. I was like, dude, you
Yeah.
shouldn't watch that, man.
Or was it dude that was he just watching his old video?
Y'all remember
Yeah.
back in the day? I think
I
I was talking to
remember.
one of you, and I was like,
Bridget.
it's gonna be bad when he dies.
Yeah.
I said
I
that,
think
man.
you're talking to me. Yeah.
I said that. I was like, it's gonna be real bad when he dies, dude. He's not in good health. Look at him, you know.
Yeah.
His stomach comes out to hair, you know.
Yeah.
And it was weird because he was like skinny everywhere else, but his stomach
Except for
was
his
huge,
gut.
dude. He had that beer belly, and he didn't drink, so I knew something was wrong. I watched Angry Grandpa, man, a good 5 years before he died.
Yeah.
And seeing him in the hospital, dude, like, you know, 100 pounds.
Yeah.
That was rough, man. But one time, dude, kid behind the camera fancies himself a rapper. And he posted these songs online. Well, I listened to him, and I was like, oh, you ain't got no kind of mastering. So I took his song, put it in Studio One. Shout out to Studio One. If you know, you know. Studio 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I threw I just put some kind of plug-in, some kind of mastering plug-in from Easy Mix on there.
Right.
Made it sound amazing. And I sent it to him, and I said, hey, man, you need to master your tracks. I sent it to him, and he replied. He actually followed me, dude. He was like, what did you do? Took screenshots, and I said, I use Easy Mix, man, in Studio One. I was like, hey, man, anytime you want to put a song out, send it to me. I'll throw some magic on it, send it back to you. I'm not trying to get no money out of you.
Yeah.
You know, he ended up doing a whole record about his dad. I knew that when his dad died, he was gonna have a rough time, dude, because that was his centerpiece, dude. That was Angry Grandpa. It was hamburger cream pie. I can't remember the name, but that was the video where he tried to grab it out of the oven and it fell and it spilled, and then he was on the floor like freaking out, you know, like sitting there with no shirt on, like just be an angry grandpa, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's funny that you watched that, dude, because I watched that like the other night, and I was just like, "This is the saddest goddamn shit ever." Like,
it really was, man.
Whenever he looked at him, he's like, "Why in my fucking face?"
Yeah.
And then Michael just started. He was just like, "Oh shit, dude, I can't."
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss him yelling at me. Like,
but the thing about it is, like, I'm glad that he has that.
He's got that, dude. He's got that library. He's got that 400 videos to.
Yeah.
We all wish we had that, dude. My mom's gone.
Yeah.
I got 2 videos of her.
Yeah.
Cherish it.
Right.
Took me 10 years to watch it.
Right.
I spent 10 years before I even watched it, but when I watched it, made me feel better. I don't know, dude. It was something about it. It was just like, oh, that's what their voice sounds like. That's liked it, you know?
Right.
So seeing that, dude, I felt so bad for him. And he's been doing, you don't know this, Griffin. He's doing stuff on Storyfire. That's Big Jugger Duggets. Y'all remember him?
Yeah.
You know, Dad, don't destroy my video games. So he's got a website called Storyfire. So they're still making YouTube videos, but he's on Storyfire too. And on Storyfire, it's uncut. You can say fuck, whatever you want, dude. YouTube's not, they can't demonetize you. You can say whatever you want to say. So he's been putting videos on there, man, and doing a little more on there. It's worth checking out. I got on there a while back, and I fucking claimed my goddamn Dirt Lord account, you know?
Right.
Before fucking Matt did it. I think Matt's motherfucker's been going around stealing my Dirt Lord shit. Somebody is stealing my Dirt Lord, dude. I'll go somewhere. Dude, the only time both of you, the only time you've ever heard the word Dirt Lord's when I've said it.
Yeah.
Who's stealing my shit? When I go to a website and I put Dirt Lord in, it's like it's already taken.
Yeah.
I want to like line y'all up and fucking interrogate you. Like you did this to me.
Shit, I got a reputation.
Travis told me
you
that
know
he used Dirt Lord on WoW, and I was like, "That's okay. I'll never play it." But at least he told me. Don't take my Dirt Lord.
I ain't never took Dirt Lord.
I'm Dirt Lord, dude.
Well, see, I go by the same tag on everything.
You're always Griffin 256.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be, or D Griffin 256, whichever one is available. Because my thing is like,
have you put it in and it's like Griffin 256 is not available?
Yeah.
On what?
On Twitter.
Griffin, dude.
Yeah, Griffin 256 was taken on Twitter.
Dude, I went to the Dirt Lord. There was a Dirt Lord on Twitter, and I went to his page, and I said, "Fuck you! You haven't had a post in 7 years. Let me have it, okay? Deactivate your account, delete it, because you ain't doing shit with it." I have to do Dirt Lord with a 1 in there.
What the fuck?
Pisses me off, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the way it looks. Weird when it's got a 1 in it. Add us on Dauntless.
Yeah.
Y'all want to play Dauntless? Add us.
What's our guild?
We're fucking the Ghost Malones.
The Ghost motherfucking Malone.
But here's how you can find us. Just do this. Capital G, Griffin 256. That's the best way to find us because Travis's name is fucked, okay?
Yeah.
I could tell you right now, I could spell it out for you and you still wouldn't be able to add him. Like, it's happened 3 times already. I've been like, this is the name. And I'm like, no, let me send you a picture. And I'm Dirt Lord. Instead of an I, it's a 1, but Griffin 256, and you found us. Add us on Dauntless. We play Paladin sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I fucks with it. I can't wait until they get fucking crossplay so we can get Travis on there. We need help.
He'll be on there soon.
I hope so.
He's on there soon. You don't know it, but he's on there soon. We got to rate this movie. I'm going first. I appreciate you, China. I love rice. I'm going to give this movie, Travis, you're going to like this, a hearty half star. It was a good movie. It's worth a watch. A hearty half star, Travis. We're taking it back to our Tarantino days. I'm going to give it a hearty half star. It's worth a watch. It's a good movie. Of course, it's, it's out there, dude. Because when I tell you this, I'm like, hey, they're going to take Earth and they're going to drive it for 2,000 years to another solar system. And you're like, yeah, that sounds stupid. No, watch it. It's worth a watch. It's on Netflix. Everybody's got Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be on YouTube pretty soon. You probably go there and watch it. I watched it subtitled, so I didn't hear all the like I wasn't there for that. But I give it a half star. This movie is definitely worth. It's not a no star. It's not a full star movie. Definitely a half star.
Yeah.
Adam G. Blame it on G.
So, do you want me to go next?
Sure, man.
Y'all want to draw sticks?
Well, okay, so I'm going to give it up front. I'm going to give it a half star as well. I'm going to give it a full star for the effects, what they was able to do.
On that $50 million budget?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Glad you brought that up because I forgot. But that, for $50 million, dude, money well spent.
Right. Here's my thing. I am not like a super, super huge fan of
sci-fi.
Well, of disaster movies.
You didn't like Armageddon?
Yeah, I mean, I like disaster movies. Okay, it's just not like a go-to. Like I still haven't watched 2112 or
2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's the sequel.
I was thinking of Rush, but
I watched it in a theater. There was a baby crying the whole time.
Yeah, fuck that.
R.I.P. Rip.
But it's just that's not my favorite, genre of film to watch. but I can appreciate a good, a good disaster film. I can sit down and enjoy it. So that's where my like, I guess,
You got to
apprehension.
give it up for China.
Oh, I give it up for them.
You did a good job, and you bypassed Hollywood.
Yeah. So, but it was it wasn't bad at all. No, I enjoyed it. But like I said, I'm giving it a half star. Based off of what they were able to do, I'll give it, a full star, but it's not my favorite. I'll watch a disaster movie. I don't care to, but there's just
You had to know going into it that it was going to be like that.
yeah.
We didn't even bring up the fact that we got our Armageddon moment where the one, because at the end of this movie, I was sitting there waiting for it. I was like, somebody, and I thought it was going to be the dude when he was trying to kick that thing. How nerve-wracking was that shit?
Right.
I was like, dude, that thing's going to squish his ass. I knew deep down in my fucking little dirt lord heart that somebody had to die to make this right. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And then that little moment they had where the dad was like, I got to do it. And the son was like, no, turn back. Wait, no. Because the whole movie, he was like, fuck you, old man,
Yeah.
But at that moment when he was like, I'm going to turn this bitch around and I'm going to go in, he was like, no, wait, we can do this. We can do that. And he's like, no, dude, this is the only way.
Yeah.
I got to save the world. He's like, you're right, dude. This is the only way. Save the world.
Fuck the city.
Fuck the city, save the world.
Fuck the planet, save the world,
Yeah. The planet was fucked.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about it.
All right. I give it a full star, but not at the expense of pointing out my own ticks with it. It took me 2 sittings to watch it.
Oh. We all know that Griffin don't like that.
I won't talk about
it. It took me two seconds because I had to go pick up some Chinese food.
Yeah, it took me 2 sittings because even though it was a cool idea, the second act kind of got very, and I guess it was the disaster-esque movie aspect of it. Where it was the part more or less where it's just not a lot's happening because it hasn't built up enough of the problem yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
They all didn't know.
Maybe some pacing issues. And but the visuals were great. I think the idea was original. Don't think I've ever seen a film where they're just like, we're just gonna uproot the earth or whatever,
Never in my life.
So
I never thought I would see a film like that.
It was a refreshing movie as far as some of the sci-fi movies that's been put out lately. It takes some ideas that we're familiar with, but not necessarily, they do it in its own way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's definitely a 2-star movie for sure.
A 2-star movie for sure. I'm happy it got 2 stars. It's a 2-star movie. Watch it for sure because it's on Netflix. What else you got to do with your life? Watch a good movie. It's a 2-star film.
Yeah.
We can't throw down 3 stars on something like Endgame and then give this movie 3 stars.
Yeah.
My Dirt Lord Bones won't let me do it. I got some movie news that I heard from Griffin, and I don't know if Travis knows about this. Travis, movie adaptation of Quentin Tarantino's Django Zorro comic hires a writer. So apparently, there was a Django Zorro comic book, and now they're going to make it a movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is happening. What's crazy is that Tarantino's not going to direct it. This will be the first. Well, no, I take that back because what was that one movie where he sold his movie to make the other movie? Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers, yeah.
He sold Natural Born Killers to make fucking Reservoir Dogs. He had to do what he had to do. This is going to be one of the second times that we've seen someone else take on a Tarantino project. Dude, Tarantino. Django and Zorro. A movie.
I'm down.
Now it's not going to be the Gay Blade. I know people were getting excited when we said Zorro. They were like, "Hope it's the Gay Blade." Not gonna be the Gay Blade. But what if there's a turn and a twist and it is the Gay Blade? And Django's
I'd be so happy.
I'm just here to kill people that fuck me over, and he's like, guilty.
I would be so happy if that was the case.
I kind of want this to be. This was a DC comic. The Django. This was a DC. DC put that out.
So it's in the universe.
Oh no, wait. Okay, the guy that's doing this, the guy that's doing this movie wrote 7 issues of the Dynamite Entertainment and DC Comics. I don't know what that is because it's a foreign to me, but
yeah. Well, Dynamite is a publisher. I'm guessing the Django stories got published on Dynamite, and Zorro the rights must be owned by DC on that one.
I hope that Jamie Foxx plays Django. He's got to, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a Django movie if he's not playing Django.
Yeah. You can't just bring somebody new in. Like, who's this dude?
Yeah.
But that's like crazy to me. Like the fact that even was a comic. I'm like, Django and Zorro?
Yeah.
Django, Zorro in the same comic? Like,
Zorro.
Kind of want to read. He has always had a sword,
Zorro.
Kind of want to see
Zorro.
that.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's interesting. It's interesting that they chose Zorro as a team-up character for Django. Yeah.
I kind of want to go read the comic. I might. Because, by the end of the movie and the interviews that we've seen, Django is a direct descendant of Shaft.
Yes.
He's the Western Shaft.
Yes.
And they got a new Shaft movie coming out.
Can you dig it?
He said, no, dude, in the unrated trailer, the Red Band trailer, he said, can you fucking dig it? What he said.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
They took it there.
Well, it's got them all in it, though, right? It's got Sam Jackson. It's got the original Shaft, and then Sam Jackson's son, right? So it's got all the Shafts in it.
So I want to see it. I'm gonna watch anything with Tarantino's name tied to it, especially Django. I watched that movie 3 times in the theaters.
Yes.
3 different theaters. And that's the only movie I've ever seen 3 times in theater. But I was like, you gotta see this Candyland shit. Like, I'm gonna take a walk in the moonlight with you. You gotta see this. I took people to it. I'm gonna bring this up. We got the Elton John movie had to fight for an R-rated movie. They had to fight for it. I don't know. I guess they were trying to make it. They were trying to go past, like, was it NC-17?
Oh, you mean they had to fight to get the R-rated?
Yeah, dude. They had to fight it. Check this out. This movie. Wait. Okay, because of here it even says it. Bohemian Rhapsody, which took in a fucking $903 million worldwide, because of that movie is the reason they made this movie.
Of course.
We all knew that. I want more.
Yeah, I'm down with more as well.
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Give me Zeppelin. Don't do The Doors. We've already had that movie, and it holds up. It's good.
Yeah.
We've got that one locked in. I feel like we're due for a good Beatles flick.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we have a good Beatles. Is there a Beatles movie out there? Because I've never seen one.
I don't think so. What about like Eric Clapton?
I'm down for that. What his whole I want to see though. You got to cover Cream and
Yes,
him.
of
You got
course.
to cover the fact that Eric Clapton, dude, got on this plane, got on this helicopter. What's the guy that does She's My Pride and Joy, guitar player?
Yeah. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
They didn't have enough room on the helicopter. So Stevie Ray Vaughan had to take another helicopter and he died.
Yeah.
Died in a helicopter crash.
Tragedy.
Eric Clapton's fault. I want to see that in the movie, dude.
Yeah,
it's his fault, dude. Let me ask you this question. You got to pick, man. All right, you're God, okay?
Okay, movie
you
God.
Sit back and you got to go Eric Clapton or Stevie Ray Vaughan. Who lives? I'm picking fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I'm picking Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He was just a cool motherfucker.
He's an amazing guitar player, even though he files his frets down. We all know. He files his frets. We get it, you know, because that's something I've always heard. Well, he files his frets down. It's like, yeah, but he can still play that shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
Can you play that? Well, nope. Okay, you know, it's a.
Let me ask you this: would you be more impressed if he was playing on a fretless guitar?
What?
You know they have fretless basses.
The one where they don't even have the keys.
Yeah, it's
where it
just
runs into the body, and it's like, where's the keys at? How do they even tune this shit? It's an untunable guitar.
No. It doesn't have the frets on it at all.
I'll say this, dude. Stevie Ray Vaughan can play on a fucking fretless guitar because I've watched a lot of his live videos on YouTube. There's a ton of them. He's sweating his ass off. You can tell he's coked up. You can tell he's coked up.
Oh, he was a big
catching a drain, you know.
Yeah.
He don't even look at the guitar when he's playing it. He just he does this thing where he looks up and closes his eyes and like moves his head back and forth like
shakes his body.
Yeah.
He's like,
he don't even look at it, dude.
Would you be more impressed if he was playing a fretless guitar, Trav?
I'm pretty impressed by just about anybody that can play a fretless instrument.
Do you like Stevie Ray Vaughan? See, Travis is a guitar player. You know, Griffin, he's a bass player, and I'm just a fuck. Travis, I'm just a fuck, dude. Travis is a guitar player. How do you feel about Stevie Ray Vaughan?
I mean, I think like any guitarist.
Have you ever dived deep into that scuttlebutt, dude?
Well, here's my thing with Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Watch him play live.
That I respect his contribution.
He will walk out in front of a crowd of people.
When I think about listening to
for like 45 minutes, dude. The set hasn't even started. Wait, we're gonna start the set later, but first we're gonna do a fucking 45-minute jam, cause I'm coked up. You know.
I gotta get this coke out.
Just jam, dude. He had a good jam band.
Yeah, he did.
Eric Clapton's a good guitar player.
Frank Zappa's a really good guitar.
He's a good guitar player.
Great.
I think he's underrated.
Frank Zappa's fucking crazy. He's real funny too.
His comedy is on a whole other level, though.
Yeah, he's like fucking.
He's got that dry humor.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't expect you to say Frank Zappa. That shocked my ass. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Zappa comes alive.
There's a lot of Zappas out there. What's that one dude that was doing all the Comedy Central shit? Zappa.
Ahmet Zappa. He was a cashier at Ready to Rumble. Yeah.
He tried to. Beer sour ass.
That'll be $1.26.
$1.25. That's all I got. Well, guess what, dude? There's a fucking tray here with some pennies in it. Take one. You know what I'm talking about? Dude, they'll take a penny from the tray, dude. There's a penny tray.
I'll take a penny every day.
If I go to the store, dude, earlier today, I went into the store, bought a Diet Coke because that's what I drink with my rum.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, it's $1.89. Keep the change, put it in the tray, pay it forward.
Yeah.
Pay it forward, dude. Don't want the change. Because I don't want to put that shit in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My pocket is changeless. Don't like it. Don't want it there. Mix it in with other shit. I don't want to touch the change. Don't know where it's been. Money's dirty. Okay? Y'all need to know this. This is a real estate fucking announcement. Money is fucking gross, dude. Think about money, dude, and where it's been.
I mean,
It's fucking gross. I use a card.
Yeah, I use a card as well.
I don't fuck with cash. I don't want to see it, dude. Looks fake.
I only fuck with cash if I have to.
If someone's you gotta buy this with cash, or if you buy something on Craigslist or Facebook,
yeah,
you can't show up with a card like you got a square. They're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. As a matter of fact, I do. I got 3 of them. You know.
Yeah.
Y'all can get a square. Anyone can get a square. You should get a square, dude, just because. Just so you can be like, someone's like, you know, when you're like, hey, man, you never did give me that money you owe me. And they're like, oh, man, I don't ever have cash on me. All I got's a card. It's like, oh, well, guess what? Bloop, got a square, dude. Here we go. Let's, bloop, you know?
Bro.
I'll take the 1% fucking fee. Pay me what you owe me. If you're not going to pay me, then why is your nose facing my nose?
Exactly.
I want to see that Rocket Man movie so goddamn bad I can't stand it.
Well, there is one movie that I want to see more than that.
Spider-Man movie?
No.
Damn, the suspense is killing me.
Godzilla.
I heard some shit on Godzilla, dude. They're talking shit. Have y'all seen the ratings on Godzilla?
Oh, the critics' ratings are
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
They're the fans are praising
King of the Monsters is a 2019 movie directed by Michael Dougherty, starring Millie Bobby Brown, Vera Farmiga, and Zhang Zi.
All right, check this out. The fan rating is 93%. The Rotten Tomatoes, the Metacritic, 40.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a giant monster movie.
We got another Superman on our hands, guys. Like,
yeah.
I'm almost, dude, if I Google Superman Man of Steel, I'm doing it. Here it goes. I'm typing. Hope I don't spell steel wrong. All right, look, check this out. 56% Rotten Tomatoes, a 3 out of 5 on Common Sense Media, 7.1 on IMDb, 91% people on that Google rating. I like that Google rating, how they add that in. That's the fans.
Yeah.
That's people that Googled it and said, nah, fuck you. I like this movie. I'm going to drop a star. Real Estate just dropped a star on it.
Hell yeah.
This Godzilla movie is already picking some slack. Here's my thing, man. Let's just say Vice. Y'all know Vice.
The Dick Cheney?
No, dude, Vice. Like Viceland, Vice, HBO, Vice.
I got you.
Been around on YouTube for years. They got a movie guy. He reviews movies. They send him to the movie. Dude, if you send a guy to watch a Godzilla movie that doesn't like shit like that,
he's gonna
have some bad shit to say.
Yeah.
He's not gonna like it, dude. You gotta send somebody like me. You gotta send a nerd that at least rocking 2XL shirt. At least.
Maybe a 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a 4. Fuck it. Let's go.
Well, by the time you wash the 4 and dry it, it's a 3. You know?
Yeah. If you're lucky, it might be a 2.
But Godzilla's, it's got bad numbers, but that Google users is looking good.
Well, they said that it premiered with it took the weekend over.
They said it stomped Aladdin. That's what it said on my movie site that I look at for news. They said stomped Aladdin.
Which I'm kind of glad. I mean, don't get me wrong. Aladdin's one of my favorite animated Disney movies.
Trent said he went and watched that Aladdin movie.
What'd he say?
He said the movie was good. There were several spots in the movie that they fast forwarded. Like while you were watching it, you can tell they were trying to like hurry up and get past it.
Right.
I'm going to watch it, not going to go to the theater and see it.
No, I mean,
I'll watch it when it comes out. We'll do it on this podcast. Hey, was it worth it?
Yeah, I mean,
we should do both.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I don't
Well,
even
that's
have
like,
to go back and watch the animated one. I remember it.
yeah.
You know?
Well, I haven't watched Beauty and the Beast. I haven't
haven't
watched
seen
Jungle
that one
Book.
either, dude.
I haven't watched the live action Jungle. It's one of those things where it's like, do we really need live action versions
dude,
of all these
the
of our
animated
childhood?
classic is timeless.
Yeah.
They're just
So I
trying to
mean,
get more money out of it. It's like beating a dead horse.
well, yeah, of course. But my thing is, it's like you're Disney. Just make more original stories. Like you're not going to run out of original
Yeah,
stories.
give us something else.
Yeah,
We're
I
doing
would
the
be
same
fine.
old shit.
Yeah, I mean, really. But
It's Disney,
it is
dude.
what it is. I'm glad Godzilla beat out Aladdin, though. Like, really, because
They said it's stomping Aladdin in the box office.
Well, Godzilla is a movie that should not be.
That's a man's
You know what I'm
movie
saying?
right there.
Well, it's something that like has always been kind of a cult phenomenon here in the States. People watch Godzilla movies. It's always been one of those situations to where like the live action one back in, late 90s was not something that, people were excited
The
about. They
one
were
with dude
excited
from
about it.
fucking Cable Guy. What was his name? Ferris
Uh
Bueller.
Brogdon, Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, Matthew
Thank you
Broderick.
for the last name. Help me with
But
the first name. Nah, dude. And even fucking Burger King did their spiel where they had that the cup holder.
yeah,
It was a Godzilla cup holder, and they had little eggs.
yeah. I mean, it was a big deal, but then it came out and it was
the
like,
soundtrack was
well,
better than the movie.
well, it wasn't even really a Godzilla movie. I mean, Godzilla wasn't that big, and then Godzilla and foreign Godzilla made a resurgence. It's just one of those things where it's like, it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be getting a huge, big budget Godzilla movie. Like,
But we are.
It feels like, yeah, it feels like we're in an alternate timeline.
I think that Pacific Rim kickstarted that.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think the kaiju, they were like, oh, wait, kaiju? Because people don't even know what the fuck a kaiju is. That's Godzilla, dude.
Yeah.
Godzilla's a kaiju.
I think to add to Griffin's theory, it's like we're in an alternate universe because even though, I mean, I guess you're right, Adam, in that it probably did pique up people's interest in like, oh, you mean people still want to watch
Pacific Rim?
Ultimately, a two final act of a Power Rangers.
Pacific Rim was better than that Godzilla movie that they put out with Bryan Cranston in it. It was. Sue me.
But really, if you think about it, it should be working against it because when Pacific Rim 1 came out, yeah, it was a hit, but it didn't do what it was designed to do. Pacific Rim was built for Guillermo del Toro to pull a George Lucas and start a toy line.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Like he was banking on all of the Jaegers becoming like collectibles and stuff.
Becoming fucking Gundams.
Like you could see it right there, like on screen. Like you could tell that's what he was nuking it for. And then also, like, I think I watched a couple of behind the scenes stuff about it as well, and that was one of Del Toro's angles he was taking.
He mentioned the toy line, dude.
Well, he was hoping it would jumpstart it would jumpstart the Gundam fad for America.
You don't ever make a movie for a toy line, okay?
I'm sure. I'm sure as a storyteller, like we're talking about a guy that probably has the greatest set of unused scripts fucking ever.
He also made that one movie with the
fish.
Yeah. No, look up.
What was that movie called?
No, for real. Y'all, like, one of y'all look it up right now. Look up all of Del Toro's unused scripts. Your mind's gonna be fucking blown.
All right,
wait though. Before I do that, I'm gonna do this. That fucking Kong, the only thing that saved the franchise, because that 2014 fucking Godzilla movie come out? It didn't do so well. It was a little lackluster, you know? Like they didn't go all in.
Well, I think now,
nah, dude, when that Kong movie came out, Skull Island, y'all know what I'm talking about, dude.
Well,
that's
now,
one of the best goddamn kaiju movies I've ever seen up to date.
I'm sure that that Kong helped steer the direction of it,
man. Without that Kong movie, we don't have this King of the Monsters.
Now that it is saved, though, you know for a fact you can go back and watch it like with greater context and play now.
Yeah, because you already know what's happening.
Well.
Oh yeah. But they didn't put a lot in it. There was no fuck the city saved the day.
Well, I think now what they're probably going to do is try to focus it on Monarch.
Yeah. Which is a smart idea.
The shield.
You got a human.
Let it be. Because here's my thing. In defense of Godzilla 2014's good name, because I happen to fucking like it.
I like the movie too. But they didn't give the people enough.
I appreciated the attempt at being less is more. I know it sounds counterproductive for a Godzilla film, but now that we know that this was all supposed to build up to something.
Yeah, now that we know that, it's better.
I think it adds to it.
The Kong movie's budget was $185 million.
Because if you're say you sit down and you're like, hey, I'm gonna watch the MonsterVerse or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit, and you start to grind out the films, it's gonna make Godzilla's Arrival and King of the Monsters even more epic because all you got was a good taste of him in his own standalone movie.
But that was their way of giving us Godzilla's backstory. So they don't have to do it in this movie. Thank fucking God, dude. We got that years ago.
Well, it's almost like
we know where he came from. It was a nuclear reaction. He came out of that. So
2014. Well, the 2014 movie, it's almost like it's playing out like an even larger movie now.
Yeah.
Where
that was his
you've
backstory.
Got the opening, like Godzilla 2014 is the cold opening.
We got our origin.
Like
story.
what the fuck is this shit? Woke up, you know who the fuck is this?
Yep.
Oh, it's
Godzilla.
All right. Wonder like how the fuck this happened? Well, entering Kong. Guess what, bitch? We've been sending motherfuckers to investigate this shit since the 40s.
Yeah, which is really cool.
And then it's like, all right, well, then it cuts back to now to be like, yeah, here's why all this shit is here because it's fucking always been here, and we've known about it as far as the movie's in-universe logic's concerned.
Griffin, I'm gonna drop a thread on you. You might want to bookmark. Came across it recently. It's the IMDb movie news thread where they put all new, everything there, and it's pretty good.
Did you guys see the article that dropped about? Y'all see the article that dropped about Brightburn's post-credit scene?
I have.
No, I've been avoiding all spoilers.
Is it a spoiler?
Not for the movie, but just like it's just like a post-credit scene. Yeah.
So what's the article say?
They don't show anything. They just make mention of possibly there also being an evil. Pretty much, he's gonna create a mirrored evil universe, and apparently in the post credit they were like they hinted at the idea
of
an evil, an evil Aquaman and an evil Wonder Woman.
Y'all know that was James Gunn.
Yeah.
Like he ain't the first motherfucker to power up and go evil.
Well, that's cool. I like that. I like that they're branching off and doing other things. Brightburn is on Netflix, right?
Is it?
Watch? Yeah, I think so. That's a Netflix.
I thought it was just released in theaters.
Was it?
That's a theater movie. That's not Netflix, dog.
I thought it was a Netflix movie.
Shit, if it was, I'd have done watched it.
Trent went and watched it.
I have heard good things about Brightburn the movie though. At work, our buddies have they went and watched it and said it was good.
I watched the trailer. I already know what kind of movie I'm in store for.
Yeah.
What's that chick that's in it? Chick from fucking Hunger Games. What's her name?
Katniss Everdeen.
No, the other the chick that's like, welcome to the 74th annual Hunger Games.
Mary from Zack and Mary.
Yeah, plays her mom. Yeah, that's her, dude.
Yeah.
Plays the mom. When you watch the trailer, you already know what time it is, dude. Trash time, dude.
I think it would have been. I think it would have been in better
He's
taste.
like Gage from Pet Cemetery. He fucks on them, dude.
I think they should have left the. They should have left that little clip from the trailer where it shows him.
The trailer revealed too much. When she was under the bed hiding from him, she's scared of him. The trailer revealed too much.
Well, no, man. When he starts using his laser vision to fucking melt that door to get through into that room with that woman.
Yeah.
That would have been a great out of nowhere scene that's like, hey, remember laser vision? Let's make it psychopathic, man.
So this kid is Superman, right? Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
He's Superman. He's the dark version. He's the version of Superman that his parents wouldn't let him stay up late and play Fortnite. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the Superman story, but every time Clark Kent turns right, dude from Brightburn turns to the left. Apparently.
You see that link, Griffin?
Yeah,
that's a good thread right there, dude. That updates daily. I've gone to a lot of movie sites. This pretty much, I feel like all these other movie sites are just pulling from that one. It's got everything. It's the Rob Zombie's working on some shit. Of course, you know. I'll dig through the cages. Travis, I was going to throw this at you. Robert Pattinson, his Batman is going to be 30 years old. And they said that he's not like full Batman yet, and he's not true detective yet. He just started. So we're getting kind of an early
younger Batman.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, fine.
That's cool. I mean, we haven't had that yet.
As much as I enjoy Batman, just like I do a lot of the other big name comic heroes, I kind of don't give a shit about any of them getting a solo film right now because I'm really enjoying these obscure character movies almost more than I am the tentpole hero movies.
Like the Spider-Man movie where they pulled out. Are you talking about like Shazam? Because to me, dude, that's about as obscure as you can fucking get, dude. Like,
I'm talking about like the
Shazam
movie, the fucking Guardians movie, the fucking. I'm about to start watching. Some of the more lesser known heroes that's managed to get their movie made. Like I'm more interested in those upcoming films more so than I am the next big, big Iron Man movie or the next big Avengers movie because I'm more than satisfied from Endgame's like little period on the Infinity Sentence that like I'm fine with not going back to that world for a little while.
I'm gonna tell you something. Probably gonna piss you off. Blumhouse and Mattel. You see that article?
I see it.
They're teaming up to make a Magic 8-Ball movie.
Great.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Does she love me? Shake it. Maybe yes. You know.
So I assume with it being Blumhouse, they're gonna go horror with it.
Sense. I'm sure. Yeah, Paranormal Activity. Okay, I guess we got the guy that worked on that stuff. The Purge, Get Out.
Who's Big Coffee out there?
Hot Wheels, Barbie, what? Masters of the Universe? I don't know about that. American Girl, Viewmaster. When I saw that headline, here's what I said. This is what I said.
Why? Yeah.
Why? Can't you waste money on something else? You're gonna fucking motherfucking make a Magic 8-Ball movie?
Well, I mean,
why is your nose facing my nose, dude?
It's kind of surprising that it hasn't
already happened.
Yeah,
so
honestly.
Let's get it out of the way.
Well, they did that Ouija movie, and it was fucking garbage.
Did you watch it?
I mean, the
was
first
it called
one,
Ouija?
Yeah. It was fucking stupid,
it
man.
Was terrible.
Why did you watch?
Who did that? Was it Blumhouse?
I think so. I watched it because of the person that I was dating at the time.
Let's watch Ouija.
I was like, who hurt you, Griffin?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna mention any names, but
I'm gonna get away from that real quick and say that some Disney movies may return to Netflix in the future. Y'all know why? Contracts. Dude, back in the day when Netflix started hitting Disney up, they said, hey, we want to set up some contracts because, they're trying hard.
Yeah.
So Disney, dude, they signed these contracts because they had no idea they were going to have their own streaming service in the future.
Right.
So some of these Disney movies will have to stay there for like fucking 10 years, man. Like,
yeah,
they don't have a choice because they're in a contract, and Netflix is like, oh, you want to back out your contract? Let's look at the cancellation fee. What is it, $200 million?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You ain't going anywhere. But I think Netflix is going to work with them. They're like, okay, you're starting your own streaming service. Fuck you. We're the pioneers of this shit. Whenever you think streaming service, it's Netflix.
Yeah.
They started it. They started it back when you could get a DVD and go online. Back in the day, dude, when you'd go online and log in, they had more movies that you could get on DVD.
Yeah.
The login wasn't that good. But now we're living in the golden age of streaming services. And Netflix has got the license for this shit. So they're going to use it to their advantage. They're going to say, okay, you want to take these movies away? We want to keep these movies. We'll work something out with
you. Yeah.
Or you can pay the fee.
Well, did you see that someone posted an article, I think on Facebook earlier, that it said that it's inevitable that eventually Netflix will have ads like Hulu does.
Here's my thing about that, because I have Hulu with ads because I pay for Spotify. So I get Hulu with ads.
Right.
It's an add-on. I get that, and I watch it. Here's the thing, dude. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a 30-second ad. When you watch ads on TV, it's fucking 4 minutes, dude. They wear that shit out, dude. And here's the thing. They show the same ad every time. I'm all right with it, dude. I get it. It's cool. You need to make more money, whatever. I'm not totally against it. Whenever I first started using Hulu, I was a little bit pissed because I'm like, well, I'm paying for it, so why are you giving me ads? But if it'll help Hulu or Netflix reach the next level, that next tier, do what you got to do, man.
Here's my
closing arguments.
Here's my philosophy on the ads on streaming services. If I'm going to sit down and watch a movie, give me all the ads up front.
Up front, dude. Before the movie starts, let me watch them all.
Yeah. If I'm going to binge watch a show, a season, let's just say if I'm going to sit down and watch Arrested Development, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got, let's say, 10 episodes. Give me all 10 ads up front. And even if I don't watch those 10 episodes, once I start it, I can just roll with it.
You just got your money, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I don't finish the season, you just got your money up front.
And then if I pick up where I left off, show me the same amount of ads again.
I'll watch a 30-minute fucking ad. If they'll agree not to show me ads to the rest of it. But they always put the ad in the place where the commercial goes.
Yeah. But
I haven't done it on TV. I haven't done it on a movie yet. I haven't seen a movie where they're like, no, wait, we're going to interrupt your movie and make you look at this fucking Gillette razor. Okay?
Yeah, I've watched a movie when I had Hulu. I watched a movie on there, and it's very, like, I just said, fuck this, and I came in here, and I got it another way. Yeah.
You got another way.
Well, that's my thing. Like, I don't want to watch a movie in multiple sittings, and I for damn sure don't want to be interrupted with fucking commercial breaks.
During a movie, dude, in a movie, it's unacceptable.
Yes.
A TV show's another thing, because they have commercials anyway, so there's spots where they belong.
Yeah.
You know, it fades out, goes to commercial. You're like, yep, this is where the commercial would be if I was watching on TV.
Yeah.
But during a movie, dude, unacceptable. I'll watch a 30-minute ad up front. I'll watch 30 minutes of fucking commercials.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
I'll let it play, and I'll go take a shit and shave and a shower and
whatever.
And then I'll come back and watch my movie. Don't make me watch commercials during a movie because it's a movie. There's a reason you're watching a movie. There's no commercials during a movie.
No.
You can pay extra, and they take the commercials out. But
you know what would make it even better? as if they partnered with fucking whoever that they had to partner with, and instead of showing just regular ads, they show trailers.
Oh shit, dude!
You see what I'm saying?
I'm down with that because it's like, tell me about some shit I don't already know about. Like,
well, think about when we grew up. How many movies did you see trailers for when you put that VHS tape in?
1,000.
And how many movies was you like, oh,
I
I'd
want
like
to see
to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming
now
this summer.
In the age of streaming, the only time that I ever see movie trailers is if I actively seek them out. You know,
they don't show trailers anymore.
I kind of miss,
I loved it back when you put it in. It'd be like, coming this summer to fucking VHS in a world.
See, we're trained for it because even though I haven't watched a VHS in probably 15 fucking years, if I put a DVD in that has trailers at the beginning of it, I'm fine with it. And that's the ads.
You're on to something.
Exactly.
We should start a petition for Hulu and Netflix. It's like, look, dude, if you're going to make me watch ads, make me watch them up front. Don't interrupt my goddamn movie.
Yeah.
I'll watch them up front, and I will play it. I'll let it roll. I'll let it play. You'll get your money. Because throughout the movie, I'd say, throughout a TV show, you're getting 4 to 5 ads.
Yeah.
All right? That's a 45-minute TV show. You're getting 4 to 5 ads. They're about 30 seconds apiece. Dude, fuck that. I'll watch 30 minutes of them.
Yeah.
Up front.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt my goddamn movie, dude. You're fucking the flow of things up.
I hate it, man.
Hulu, that's why I've never liked Hulu.
Well, that's why I've never liked watching movies on anything other than like
TNT.
I could not stand watching movies on cable
because of the commercials, and the commercials are long as fuck.
And it just breaks the flow. Like,
they got a good 14 minutes of commercials there.
Yeah.
Let me watch them up front.
Yeah.
Let me have the option. Give me the option. Say, hey, how you want to do this? I'll watch them up front.
Well, what about this, though? What if, let's say, all right, you have Netflix as a monthly subscription service. Let's say each month you have to watch a minimum of 3 hours of commercials.
You're on to something, dude. I can go to a section where I'll watch them up front.
Yes, and you don't have to fuck with it again.
Sold American.
I mean, why not? As a consumer, you're required to watch X amount of ads.
Yeah.
If you don't watch X amount of ads, we'll just say 3 hours worth for 30 days.
Dude, I'll go and I'll click on your 3 hours worth of ads and play it all the way through.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, okay, because they know what you're going to. See, that's the thing. That's why they won't do it. They know you're going to walk away. They know you're going to set it and forget it. Like,
yeah, I know.
But it doesn't matter. If I watch them, I'll watch them.
Yeah.
I'm not buying your Razor.
No.
Fuck your iPhone, you know?
Yeah.
Don't need an iPad.
I mean,
Dude, that's always been my thing with Netflix is that they don't have ads. If they take ads on, dude, I won't have a problem with it.
Well, if they take on ads, they better lower the fucking price back down. That's all I'm saying. Because
they're making a shit ton of money off those ads.
Well, every year they raise it by like at least $1. When I first started doing it, it was like what, $6.99, $7.99?
Yeah, it was $7.
Now it's $12.99. Yep. So at this current rate, within the next 2 years, it's going to be over $15.
Yep.
And then if they bring ads into it, dude, fuck that.
Everyone has Netflix. You telling me you're not making enough money?
You're
not making enough money, dude. You're getting greedy.
Yeah.
Don't do this shit, dude. You're going to make people fucking tap out. Look, dude, I don't have to pay for shit.
No.
I'm one of those people.
You can get it.
I can get it.
Yeah.
But I have a Netflix account. I have a Hulu account. And I try to go there and watch shit. Dude, Hulu pisses me off with their ads. Dude, my aunt, man, she's got that Hulu cable. She's paying like $45, $50 a month Still got ads, dude. It played an ad. And I said, "What's this shit?" And she's like, "What's an ad?" And I said, "Yeah, I know what it is, but how much you paying? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
yeah,
not cool with that."
No.
Dude, Netflix better not take on ads. They're getting greedy, man. That's greedy.
I could see it happening, though.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't already done it. It's going to happen.
And they'll probably offer a premium subscription service where you can bypass the ads for like $30 a month.
Yeah, dude, no ads. But I can understand why you put ads on YouTube, because people ain't paying for that shit. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them watch an ad at the beginning, make them watch an ad at the end. I get it. It's cool. It's free.
Yeah.
But Netflix, dude, paying $12 a month.
Yeah.
Gonna make me watch a goddamn commercial, dude.
They are.
The whole reason I'm paying for a streaming service is so I don't have to deal with that and I can binge watch it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make me watch the same. That's my problem too, is that they play the same commercial.
Yeah.
They really do. I mean, dude, after I left, I was like, I want to get one of those razors because it works. They're like, yeah, you know, they really fucking drum it into you where they're just like, yeah, you know, you need one of these razors.
Yeah.
It's the cleanest shave ever. And I was like, maybe I do. You know, it worked.
Right. See, and I've never been that type of person that's just, I'm the type of person that if I see the ad for something like a movie, then I might be more inclined to go watch it.
I'm down with movie trailers.
But I'm not that person that's like, look at the newest fucking blah, blah, blah. You've got to get this. It's going to change you.
You don't even know me, dude. I don't like shit like that.
No, I don't even shave. Get the fuck out of my face.
You're like, I'm rocking a Griffin beard.
Yeah, Google so fuck off.
A Griffin beard should have a Wikipedia page. You should make it.
It should be on Urban Dictionary for sure.
Yeah. I'm down with that trailer thing, dude. Yeah. Where they like show you trailers. I like that. Yeah. Cause I'm down to watch a trailer.
Yeah.
But I don't want to watch the same trailer. So if you show me a trailer, show me a different one, because I've already seen that one. Yeah. Don't make me watch the same trailer 5 times in one episode of whatever I'm watching.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Another idea that they need to bring back to Netflix is Party Watch.
Yeah, why'd they get rid of that?
Dude, I don't know, but it was great. I mean, it really was.
Who'd you party watch with?
People from work. Whenever I worked at Maples, like we would just put a movie on and it was like a movie theater.
I will say this: there are websites you can do that with, but it's convenient that it's built into fucking Netflix.
Well, what would be cool is if Netflix could do this to where they integrate it with Facebook or something like that, where it's like, okay, at 8:30 tonight, I'm going to start watching.
They let all your friends know?
Yeah, and you schedule the movie.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
They get a notification on their phone. They know what's up.
Yeah.
There's a website where you can go do it, and I forget what it's called. I've used it. It's called Rabbit. It's rab.it.net, whatever. It's pretty cool, but here's the thing. You got to make an account. You got to, people don't want to do that, dude. I already have an account. I'm logged in. Yeah. Like, let me watch it with people. Netflix should have their own social media.
Yeah, I agree.
There should be a chat. There should be. They're fucking up, dude, by not having like a chat and a thing and this. Like, I can go on Netflix and watch a movie and be like, oh, I want to send it to my buddy Griffin. Bam, send it to you. It comes in your chat window.
Yeah.
They're fucking up.
Be able to actually write reviews on there. Be able to actually there's so much you could do with that platform if they would actually do it. And I understand.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I understand that it would be hard, quote unquote, hard to do that whenever you're streaming it to, a Blu-ray player or something. But everybody that has Netflix has the app on their phone.
Yep.
You can do everything that you need to do from that app.
It's just a little bit of code, dude. All I got to do is drop some code in there.
Yeah. We use Chromecast. So we just cast it from our phone straight to whatever we're going to watch it on. And it would be
amazing.
Great. Yeah. And it would really be great if it was like, Adam's like, let's watch this fucking movie. Okay, cool. And then you set it up. We get on there at the same time. We watch the movie. Because who the fuck's going to talk during a movie?
No,
you know what I'm
watching
saying?
the movie.
Yeah.
But we're watching it together.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
You can come in the chat. You can say shit. You be like, oh, wow, that fucking explosion was a shit. Like,
yeah.
They're fucking up by not having like a social media thing. That Netflix is big enough to have that. And I don't know why they don't. It's just a little bit of code, man. All they gotta do is drop some code in their shit, and it's like they got a chat room. They got a I should be able to go on Netflix. This is what I would love. I go on Netflix and it's like, yo, your buddy Griffin liked this movie.
Yeah, and
your
then
buddy Travis liked this movie.
Yeah.
Because I always rate a movie, especially on Netflix.
Right.
Because the algorithm will fuck you if you don't.
Right.
So I'm on Netflix. Whenever I watch a movie, I either go put a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I gotta really hate it to put a thumbs down. But I wish that I had a section. Because when you go to Netflix, they got sections. They're like comedy, action, new this week. I wish I had a section where it was like Friends.
Yeah, where it said
like, watch this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be badass. I'd love it. They're fucking up, dude, by not having that. This is a world of fucking social media, and you don't have some kind of shit like that.
Yeah.
You're fucking up.
They are.
I think they'll do it.
Well, they're gonna have to.
Right? They'll have to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, if they're the first ones that do it, that revolutionizes like a social media streaming platform, then I mean, forget about it.
Like Spotify.
Yeah.
You almost like it more because it's got that.
Well, and Spotify would be so much better if, in my opinion, if it had more of a social
it had its own chat.
Well, not only that, but if I could get on there and see what you're listening to at that particular moment, and I can join you at that particular moment.
Yeah, you don't even have to ask; you just join.
Yeah, or you can have it in the settings to where, like, no, I don't want people. This is a private
Well,
listening.
it's like Griffin wants to join your listening party. Yes, let him in.
Yeah. So if I'm at work and I see that you're listening to Spotify, I could just be like, let's see what you're jamming on while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, stuff like that. And then be able to see more of like, we can share music back and forth on Spotify over the internet, like over, Discord or whatever.
But I'm mobile. I want to go mobile.
Yeah, it would be better if I could just get on there and be like, okay, this is what
Adam's listening to some shit. Join.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of these companies are fucking up because we're living in the age of social media.
Yeah.
And every company, YouTube's already they're there, but everyone needs to get on the fucking bandwagon and join. Like, give me a chat. I want to be able to get on fucking Spotify and it's like, yo, this is what your friends have been listening to. Do you like shit like this? Join up if you do,
Yeah, exactly.
I can go click on it. It's like, oh shit, I had no idea. Like, they're fucking up.
They are.
And then
they really are.
Everybody's on their own time. I'm on my own time, dude. I may not be online when you're online.
Yeah.
Let me see what you've been listening to and join up and listen and be like, I want my Spotify to say this. Friend section.
Yeah.
Your buddy Griffin's been listening to music like this.
Yeah.
Click on this, dude. Here's a playlist.
And it would be cool if they would go in and have it to where, like, let's say I listen to music all day at work today, right? If there was a way where it was just June the 4th playlist.
Yep.
You wake up at, let's say you wake up at 5 p.m. I'm already home by that point, but you can go in there and you see every song that I played.
I can tap into your playlist.
Yeah, and it's just for that one day, And
tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, at midnight or whenever you set it up, it erases your daily playlist like that, and then whenever you go on the next day,
it's like
sets it
Snapchat
right
on a
back
story.
Up. Yeah.
Changes every day. It's different. Tomorrow, it may be a whole other list of songs.
Yeah.
Dude, I want Spotify to have that, and I want Netflix to have it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got Hulu. I don't like it. I don't like Hulu, man. There's just something, I just don't like their fucking layout. There's just, I've been fucking with Hulu for years.
Hulu's not bad.
It ain't that bad, but, dude, you gonna make me watch a fucking ad, man, when you're taking my money? Make me watch an ad, dude?
But you're still getting access to
You're right. You're still getting access to shit when you want to watch it.
The pros outweigh the cons. Like, I'll sit through
It's better than TV.
But I mean, and being able to watch it whenever the fuck I want to. Like, I don't have to. I'm not constrained to the. I mean.
No, I'm on my time.
I'm on
my time, dude. I'm not on your time. I'm on my time, so. But the ads, dude, change the ads up. Because here's what I've noticed, man. I'll go on Hulu, and I've been watching this show that was on FX. I can't remember the name of it. But I've been watching this show on there. They show the same goddamn ad over and over, and I'm just like, dude, give me another ad, man. I've already seen this one. Like, give me another ad, because I've already watched this one. Like, we're playing the same fucking ad, dude.
Oh, man. There was one that me and Deidre kept sitting through for fucking ever. It seemed. Shit, I can't remember. Hey, Dave, what was that one commercial that kept fucking coming on Hulu that we had to sit through that was annoying as shit? I don't know. We eventually just tuned the shit out.
All right.
But
here's another thing. Let me go into Hulu and let me fill out a questionnaire so you can tailor the fucking ads to shit I actually care about.
Yeah, right.
Let me fill out a questionnaire. Let me go in there and say I like shit like this, like this, like this. Because then if I see an ad I actually care about, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, dude. Beer Club,
Yeah.
That's cool. This is a good ad. This is an ad that's tailored for me. You're not showing me, dude, because a lot of times, dude, it's an ad, dude, don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Don't care. I ain't got Geico. Let me pick my own ads, man. I'll watch an ad if I pick it.
Yeah.
But like you said, man, movie trailers, they're fucking up by not putting movie trailers on like Hulu and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking up big time because that new Spider-Man trip, there's a new Spider-Man TV spot, guys. Should have been on Hulu, and I should have been watching it. And it's like, oh shit, Spider-Man, hell yeah,
Yeah.
Something I care about. I feel like ads should be designated for TV shows and not movies.
Yeah.
All right. I go on Hulu. I pick a movie. I want to watch the ads up front. Don't interrupt my movie, dude. It's a movie. There's a reason why I'm watching it. It plays all the way through. Don't interrupt me 5 or 6 times to tell me about fucking a razor that will give me a clean shave.
Yeah.
Put them on TV shows and.
Yeah, I'm about sick of seeing Dollar Shave Club shit, man.
Dude, I was sick of Dollar Shave Club 5 years ago because they infiltrated podcast and everybody. It's like, but here's what's cool about a podcast. A lot of them do it up front. They do it up front.
Well, and they make jokes during it.
Yeah,
too.
They laugh. They chuckle.
Yeah.
They do it up front, though. Don't interrupt the podcast. I get it. We got to have them at the front. We probably got to have them at the end.
Yeah.
Cool. Don't interrupt it. They're fucking up, dude. If Netflix takes on ads, they're going to lose people. There's going to be people that are like, I'm paying for this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll just go watch it on TV, dude, for free. I'll fucking I'll TiVo that shit. Because everybody's got a damn recorder now.
Yeah.
If you got, let's just face it, DirecTV or what was the other one? Dish Network. TiVo.
Yeah.
Record it.
Be done with it.
You got a hopper. It'll hold 5,000 hours of shit. can't, dude. You saw an article that said that Netflix was going to do that shit.
Well, I think it was somebody that was just putting their.
That's gonna happen, dude. It
putting
makes
their
sense.
2 cents. They said it was inevitable that and it was one of those. Here's why I think that.
Netflix is one of those companies that they're constantly in the fucking red.
Yeah.
Like where they don't make enough money. Here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy, dude. Amazon. You guys ever bought something on Amazon?
Yeah.
They're bleeding fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
On paper, the company, dude, is going under. Now, the guy that created Amazon, Jeff Bezos, was one of the richest men in the world until his wife decided to divorce him. Now she's one of the richest women in the world.
Right.
But I don't even understand. It's like, how can you be losing this much money when you're this fucking rich, dude? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? This sounds like bad management. Like,
So,
I got trailers.
Can I talk about one more bit of movie news, show news?
Oh yeah.
That I'm particularly excited about.
Is this magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So the directors of Endgame and Infinity War and the Captain America trilogy are tapped to do an animated Magic the Gathering story for Netflix.
Yep. I read the article, and they said the Russo brothers said they have been playing the game since it came out.
Crazy.
So they're fans. This is a passion project. You already know, dude. After Endgame came out, these motherfuckers, dude, are so goddamn loaded they don't have to do nothing. Off of that one movie, they could probably coast the rest of their life and never work again. And they said, nah, we want to do a magic thing.
Well, I think it's crazy how both the cinematic universe of Marvel and the storyline for the card game for Magic the Gathering, they both met their big build-ups this year. You had Endgame for the Marvel movies and kind of a cap on the comic book era being put into movie form, and then you've got Magic the Gathering that's been running parallel with comics since the 90s. Every now and then you get the package deal, comics and Magic and shit like that.
Right.
And I just think it's badass that a group of people that were able to pull off what they did with Endgame are going to be able to handle the Magic IP, and I think they're more than capable of pulling it off.
It's a passion project. They're not doing this because they need money, because they got money. I don't even know what the net worth of the Russo brothers, but after making the highest grossing film of all time, have we mentioned the fact that this crushed Avatar in the box office?
Fucking right.
Dude, I've been waiting for years. I thought that The Dark Knight was going to beat it.
Yeah.
But it got to number 2. It couldn't beat Avatar. I've been waiting for something to beat fucking Avatar. It seems like no matter what movie comes out, Endgame, dude, the movie with the biggest budget of all time beats Avatar. James Cameron is losing sleep.
Right, he's freaking out.
Because he had the 2 highest grossing films of all time, which was Avatar and Titanic. Get the fuck out of here, dude. My nose facing my nose. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm happy that it deserved it. There's a lot of movies that deserve to beat Avatar, but the fact that this one did, okay with it, happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it.
And I'm pretty sure that it's going to stay there for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Because for, 10 years? Movies have been trying to beat this, and they couldn't beat it. So it's gonna be hard, and I'm pretty sure James Cameron's like, no, wait, when these new Avatar movies come out, it's another story. It's like, no, dude,
we'll see.
Remake The Abyss. You don't know, like,
oh, that would be amazing.
We remake The Abyss, and I want to, in the remake of The Abyss, I want.
Here's the thing, man, there can't be The Abyss can't be remade.
The Abyss
man.
holds up, man.
Yeah, they just need to
does, and dude, nobody will ever top Ed Harris's performance.
When he was slapping that chick and be like, "Fucking, don't you die on me, you fucking bitch."
That was fucking
They'll never top it. And then the scene where he goes down and he's texting him, and he's like, "I'm dying," you know.
So
I'm gonna die down here, but I'm gonna save the world.
That movie, that's still, that's one of those movies that just makes me claustrophobic to watch.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I saw that when I was a kid. That's a movie from my childhood that I when I always go back and watch, and like, have you ever seen The Abyss? Even my grandfather, dude, one day I said, because he'll always ask me, he said, "What are you doing on the podcast tonight?" And I said, "We watched The Abyss." And he's like, "Oh shit, Ed Harris." Like, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, you like that movie?" Because, I'll be like, "We watched Avengers Endgame," and he's just like, ugh, like,
bruh,
fuck that. But he was like, "Yeah, The Abyss was really good." I'm like, "Of course it was. It was amazing." Like,
yeah,
the performances. You don't get performances like that.
How does it feel?
Did he write that movie? I don't think he wrote that movie, right? There had to be some source material. He didn't write that, did he?
I can't remember.
The Abyss?
Shit, I can't even remember.
I'm going in on it. 1989. All right. Director, James Cameron. Writer, James Cameron. And James Cameron alone. He did write it.
I mean,
I'm going on record. That's James Cameron's best movie ever. He'll never make a movie as good as that movie ever. Terminator 2 was good, but Avatar, whatever.
Wasn't that technically the movie that started his fixation on the dives of the ocean and stuff?
Yeah.
James Cameron will never top that movie. Ever.
I don't think so.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Biased Terminator fan here, though.
Well, Terminator was good, but was Terminator better than
Judgment
The Abyss?
Day. Yes.
Was it?
Yes. Judgment Day was. All right, how many times have you watched Judgment Day, and how many times have you watched The Abyss?
I actually own The Abyss. I don't own Judgment Day. I like The Abyss, but I like The Abyss more, dude. I do.
On a story level, it's crazy. I don't know. I like Terminator.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. The Abyss.
I have to politely disagree with you, sir.
Whoa. Okay. Why is your nose facing mine? Look, dude. The Abyss was one and done. They have managed to fuck the Terminator up over through the years. They just keep on and keep on and keeping on. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just keep fucking sticking like a little stick, dude. They just keep.
And I will agree.
Some more and just.
But that doesn't. But that doesn't. At the end of the day, when you analyze both pieces of fiction,
fuck no.
Terminator 2 is such a fucking adventure. Dude.
That movie's great, but they kept going. The Abyss was one and done. In my book, dude, Abyss beats Terminator. That's a great
I will
movie,
give
dude.
The Abyss that. It's one of the better ones.
Fucking done, dude. One and done. Don't need a sequel or a prequel or don't need a Judgment Day. It's done, dude.
Well,
we saved the fucking oil
well,
rig.
I mean,
that's the only problem with the Terminator, man. I love Judgment. I actually own the Judgment Day. I can't lie. I own it on. I got that really nice.
Well, here's the.
The one with the extra sleeve that comes over it. I got that, dude. I own it, but.
Well, here's my argument for T2 then. It even though it is a sequel, it's a one and done as well because the exposition of the film catches you up to speed with Skynet and what's going on with the war. You get that in the first few minutes. They summarize movie
Terminator,
one, and it ends
in my
on
mind, dude. That's it.
There's a finality to T2 where once you wrap that movie up, you don't have to partake in the sequels at all.
But that's not what happened. You know, they just kept going. They just kept going, dude. Making more. Didn't need it.
But the Terminator series isn't, at its core, the Terminator series are technically a string of one and dones, because even though they're loosely put together with yeah, I watched them all. Were they great movies?
Before that?
I watched them all, Adam.
Hey,
I've seen them all.
Here's my thing: is that first Terminator movie. I own that on VHS.
The sequels,
I don't like
the sequels are absolutely guilty pleasures, man. Are they good films? No,
not by a long shot.
I love the concept of the Terminator. I love the concept of Skynet.
It's great, dude. T2 is amazing.
T2 was.
It's amazing.
That was my first That was one of my first forays into like intense action movie, like blood, people were getting shot the fuck up, like all that. Like, yeah, dude, like
I will go on record with saying that that's Arnold Schwarzenegger's best movie ever. That's the only reason he ever got another movie.
Give me a Saturday where I can get Rumble in the Bronx and T2 under my belt. I'll be out in my backyard thinking I could beat the fuck out of my tree.
Like I'm fucking eating cake. That's Rumble in the Bronx is a great movie. Have we done that on the podcast yet? Did we do that?
Kick everyone's ass, and if not, you got a fucking robot that's coming. You know?
No, not yet.
Gotta be done.
One of my all-time favorite movies from my childhood was that one.
The Abyss is a movie from my childhood, and I saw that before I ever watched Terminator. And
did you guys see that there is a? Sorry, Adam.
No, dude, go ahead. Fuck it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, dude.
No,
that's just the thing, though, man. Is I'm like fucking 10 years older than you, and I saw The Abyss when I saw The Abyss, dude. I wanted to fucking be an ocean diver, dude. I wanted to fucking. You can't be a Terminator. You can't watch the Terminator, but I want to be one of those. But when I watched The Abyss, I was like, I want to go down there. Like it pulled my ass in, man. It was amazing.
But you can.
That's a great fucking movie, man.
Well, I mean, that was. I don't know. I think I was pulled into it as. What brought me into T2 though was also the idea of like.
T2 was good.
Like,
I like it.
Well, I mean, you know, this is around the period where I was watching shit like Back to the Future religiously.
Wait a minute, man. Are you telling me that the T2 story is better than the Abyss story? Think about this, Travis.
Wait, what?
The story, man. Just the story. Yeah, I'm breaking up. Of course you say that.
What?
Listen, dude.
No, wait.
I'm going to say this again. The T2 story. The story, man. The script. The acting. Everything about it. That's better than The Abyss? Think about that story. Oh, dude. God damn, dude.
Yes.
Nah, dude. You're unfriended. Like.
I'm not
Griffin,
saying.
Man.
I'm not
Griffin.
saying.
Now, wait. We gotta have.
No,
some...
you're cornering me into us to trying to say something bad about.
I'm not trying to. No, dude. I know you like The Abyss, but
like
the
story,
man, the story alone.
A bad thing can't be said about
Terminator 2 is good, but the script for.
But let's see if I really am the odd man out.
Better.
Hey, Deidre.
Ask her which one's better.
Of these two Cameron films, which one was better for you? The Abyss or Terminator 2? Yeah, which one did you enjoy better? You enjoyed The Abyss more?
Ah!
What?
Griffin, no. We got one more person to ask.
I went with T2. I think Terminator 2 is
You're done, dude. All right,
it's you and Adam right now.
Wait.
No.
Griffin, dude. Griffin. Think about this, because we're friends.
No, it's okay. You don't have to backpedal, dear. Your choice has been made.
She already picked it, dude. She can't backpedal, ever.
I just want you to know that I just sat through like a 3-second.
I remember coming out to y'all's house and y'all were playing The Abyss on TV, and Chess had to sit through it. And I was like, "You never seen this movie, dude? It's amazing." Griffin, dude. All right, she's done.
She said if she had to, yeah.
Yeah, she can't back.
If she had
she already said it. She already said it. Let's rest on Griffin.
It rests on me.
And now, dude, you pick the movie you love the best.
Oh, be honest. Don't equalize.
Be honest, dude. Don't hurt my feelings. Don't hurt his feelings. Fuck his feelings. You know
I'm picking Aliens.
Aliens? Nah, dude. You gotta pick between T2 or The Abyss. Come on, dude.
I mean,
pick one of those two.
I mean, Griffin. I think it's safe to say that Aliens is on a league of its own, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is a great movie, A League of Its Own, or A League of Their Own.
Well, I would. So here's my thing. As far as enjoyment sake alone, that's going to be hard to pick. But my thing is like Adam said, I like the one and done of The Abyss. I like what Cameron was working towards in Terminator. I just hate the way that it just kind of got fucking nitpicked to death. Well, but you know what I mean, though. But if I have to if I want to put one in and have a good adventure, rock and rolling time, then I'm putting Terminator in. If I want to sit down and watch a clinic on how to fucking film, shoot, and act in a movie, I'm putting The Abyss in. You know what I'm saying? And it's not anything slight against the Terminator, but the acting in Terminator doesn't live up to the acting in The Abyss.
Oh, never. On the best day.
Some of the things that they were able to pull off in The Abyss was insane. The fact that they filmed it all underwater, it was just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
I know y'all remember the damn water alien with the long neck.
Oh yeah, I remember. So it's just one of those things where it's like I like them both for different reasons. I mean, Terminator 2 is.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say because Griffin is undecided.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really.
It's me
like
and Deidre against
child.
Travis. It's 2 against 1. Griffin, he doesn't get a vote here because he went rogue on us. So it's me and Deidre against you, Travis. We beat you, dude. You married her, dude, not me. Okay. You got beat, man. Dude, I love T2. But when you're like, T2 is better than The Abyss. It's not.
It is to me, man.
Well, you got to live with that.
I sleep just fine, man.
This is amazing. This is great content.
Let's watch some of these trailers because
let's watch some trailers. What y'all want to see? You got some trailers? I got some trailers.
No, I don't have any.
You don't have any trailers? All right, guys. Here's my first trailer. I bookmarked this fucking a week ago. They fixed the Sonic trailer.
No shit.
They fixed it. And by saying they fixed it, a person fixed it. Here's all I'm saying. Because somebody in the comment section said this. The fact that you did this and you're just a fucking kid at a computer, what the fuck did they spend $100 million on? You know?
Bruh, yeah.
Here we go, guys. Pull it up. Abyss
I'm ready.
Better. I'm never going to live it down. I was there, man. I was just there, dude. I'm old as fuck, dude. I'm ancient. I'm playing a Zelda flute. That's how old I am. When I want it to rain, dude, I play a fucking ocarina. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
3, you ready, Trav?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play. I want y'all's opinion. Is this what you wanted? Same trailer. But is this what you wanted? Ba-ding. Yeah, Sega makes movies now. He's animated. That's it, dude? That's what you wanted? That's what they're going to do. Look at him, dude. A kid. A kid fixed this. Right here, dude. 3 days ago, one multi-million-dollar company versus one YouTube man. YouTube man always wins. He does look good. That's the way I picture Sonic. So he's better. Well, that's a YouTuber. He looks like the Sonic in the video game, which is what he should look like, right? Because it's a video game. I had to mute it because of the copyright infringement. What's that guy's name? Who does this song? Coolio would have a field day on us. Look at him, dude. He looks amazing. Thoughts? Yeah, we don't need to see that. That's the closing arguments. So what do y'all think? That's the way Sonic should look?
Yeah.
He captured the concept perfectly. Like if they could go in and give it that detail like they did the other one,
the video
like
game
not
Sonic.
the design.
I will say this:
yeah,
after watching that trailer,
keep the layout.
After watching that trailer, the original Sonic trailer is trash time.
Yeah, for sure.
Trash time, dude. That's the way Sonic should look. Why does he have hair? Why can I see it? Why is your nose facing my nose? You know?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they went with Sonic instead of maybe rebooting Mario.
That's coming. You already know that's in the pipeline. They got to work it out with Sony.
I feel like
does Sony own Sonic? Mario?
Well, no.
Who owns Mario?
It's
a foreign for sure, dude.
Warner Brothers did the old movie back in the 80s, so they may still have the rights.
Hey, I may be on my own on this, but I didn't hate those Mario movies.
I didn't either. They weren't Mario movies, but they were fun.
They were something.
They were just they're like
hey,
you chalk it up to like Jim Henson.
They were better
movies,
than those fucking Ninja Turtle movies for damn sure.
Don't you fucking say an unkind word about the Turtle movies.
The remakes?
Oh,
the remakes?
I thought you were talking about the old suited.
I own all of them. I got a box set. I'm talking about those remakes with those fucking Avatar turtles.
Like, no, they're fucking movies about fighting turtles.
Dude, I love goddamn. The original Ninja Turtle series. Amazing. Not I love them all. Not a big fan of the last one. It's a little weird. But that's my grown up. When I was a kid and I watched them, I was just like, oh, I love Ninja Turtles. I watched that cartoon, dude. I was there.
You were in it?
I was in it.
Those
dude.
trilogy of movies were awesome.
But
those Ninja
Turtles, here's my thing, dude. If you want to make a Ninja Turtle movie and you don't want to use animatronics, don't make the movie. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it, dude. Gotta be puppets. Hey, what was that shit the other night? That Jim Henson shit.
The Dark Crystal.
The Dark Crystal. So we're gonna watch that last. Oh, Google copied all of that, and it's still copying me as I'm talking. Stop. We're gonna watch that last. I got a few trailers.
Let's do it.
I got this trailer here. I watched this trailer earlier tonight while y'all were, some of us were sleeping. Damn. I saw this trailer and I was like, that's funny. The only reason that I like it is because it's got the dude that was on Silicon Valley. What's his name? Dinesh?
Yeah.
Funny, dude. This is funny. Down to watch this. DTW for sure.
Shit, I'm ready.
You ready, Trav?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
Please be a 5.
This is the international trailer. He's an Uber driver, in case y'all didn't know. Was that Batista? This trailer looks pretty good, dude. This looks like a silly goose time. And I love a silly goose time. His eyes are fucked, so he can't drive. I'm Stu. How do you do? Look at him, dude, banging a Yui. Shoots him in the ass. This looks funny. It's a good buddy cop movie. So Batista's a cop, and he's old and he can't see, so he needs an Uber driver. Classic. Looks pretty good. Okay, catch it, hit him in the head, throw it back. Knocks him out. Stuber.
Pretty good.
Made me laugh, dude.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Dave Bautista's a national treasure.
He went from.
I'll watch it just. I'll watch it just for the fact that it's familiar faces, but not common faces.
Yeah, it's like this is out of left field.
Yeah, like no, like these guys are stars in their own right, of course, but they're not. You know what I mean?
I do.
This easily could have been a Bruce Willis, Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
Movie.
I hate.
But they got they got like a fresh change of actors and shit. And I enjoy that alone, and I'll give it a watch on that probably.
And I love Silicon Valley. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. He did this. This guy actually did he did the pilot for the new Twilight Zone.
Yeah, dude. He was in the first episode. He was like a magician or something.
Episode called it was called The Comedian.
Okay,
and like it's good, man. Strong pilot, man. Strong pilot. It's a cool concept what they were doing.
Got another trailer. This is Christian Bale's next fucking Oscar movie. Now, hey, I'm going to say this before we watch it. Don't really give a fuck about this movie, but it dropped recently, and I feel like, we need to see it. It dropped 3 days ago, and it's got 3 million hits, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. I don't like cars. Not really into them. Not my thing. What was that moon movie that we watched where they went to the moon? What was that movie we watched? Buzz Aldrin movie? Gotta be the same director. Look, We got fucking. What was his name? Punisher? Dude, I don't like Cars. Probably going to be a good movie. No! What? No! No! Is he Australian? Alright, we got the Rolling Stones in here. Those two together, dude, that's gotta be good. Yeah, don't know nothing about Cars. Nope. Is that fucking Dick Cheney? What do y'all think about that?
I'm in.
I'll watch it.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
It does look good. Christian Bale, Matt Damon. Matt Damon, you know?
Comes out the day after my birthday.
That's a birthday movie, dude.
Yeah, right.
All right. So I've been following this. I've been peeping the art of self-defense for a little bit. And then they dropped a full trailer because they had teasers. Who's that guy? What's his name? He was in the superhero movie. What's his name?
Oh,
Jesse Eisenberg.
I don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't know what it is. There's something about his face. But I saw this trailer and I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to watch that. This is a new
I'm
trailer.
ready.
Y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready, Travis? 1, 2, 3. Abyss was better. Play. I'm just kidding, dude. What's he doing, dude? Sold American. It's a dark comedy. Charles Hastings is this movie. He just punched that motherfucker in the throat. Listen to metal. Here we go. What was that, you know? It's just going to get weird right here. Broke that dude's arm. Hilarious. Dude, he just judo chopped that fucking mirror off that truck. Yeah. This is like autistic Napoleon Dynamite, you know? There are many like it, but this one is yours. I'm on the board. I'm on the edge
Speaking
with this
of,
one. I'm like,
speaking of metal, do you guys know if we can watch Lords of Chaos yet?
Lords? Wait. Lords of Chaos?
Yeah.
What's that, dude?
It's that movie with that black metal band.
Yeah.
How long has that been out?
For a minute now.
I'm on my way to it. Let's see. Wait. Control V. Paste. Nope. That's a YouTube link. What's that metal? What's the band?
Mayhem.
Oh, dude, they're talking about killing their. Oh, yes, we most definitely can. It's widely available in glorious 1080p. Is that something? That's a documentary. Is it a documentary or is it a movie? Is it a mockumentary?
No, it's the movie. No, it's kind of like the Queen movie, from what I understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it here, dude. Yep. It's available. So this is the first movie we'll watch that's based on a band that's some shit we would listen to.
Yeah.
Okay. It's available, Travis.
I want to throw that into the next batch of movies we randomize.
As soon as we watch this last trailer, because I'll say 12 hours ago, they dropped the final trailer for Spider-Man. The final.
So let's do it.
Let's watch this. Look at that. Look at that CGI Spider-Man standing on the side of that thing. Why is he so bright?
He's a bright boy.
All right, ready?
Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. This is a Japanese trailer, in case you didn't know. Can't ghost Nick Fury. This movie looks good. Luke, check these glasses out. We didn't see this before. This is some new shit. Look at that. Oh, we got more. Y'all, this fucking Spider-Man movie looks amazing. Dude, I love that suit. It looks fucking amazing. It looks Iron Man as fuck. Like, we got more. We're doing them all. I kind of like that suit, though, because it's old school. I like the glossy, shiny Spider-Man suit, but that classic red, and is it blue? He's got a black suit. Them agents are rolling those trailers out. We got more. Don't know what it said. It's a foreign. I hate when they do this. They got them all. Kind of want to see this movie. This is a theater movie, dude. I like that classic Spider-Man suit, dude. The red is so fucking red, dude. Look how red it is. Look at that. You know he's going in full fucking Bergallion because Iron Man died. He's going in hard as fuck. All right. We watched all of our trailers. All right, here's what we got going on. I got a few movies in the pipeline. Pull up my list. So next week, what were we going to watch next week? We were talking about it earlier, Griffin.
Was it Us?
It was Us.
Or James Bond?
Yeah, let's move James Bond back because James Bond. But, all right, here's what we have available, Travis. Captain Marvel. It's out there in the world. Have you seen Captain Marvel yet, Travis?
No.
I haven't either. Griffin's watched it. Is it podcast worthy?
Yeah, I think so.
So we got Captain Marvel, we got Us, and we've got Captive State. I want to put those into rotation, and I also want to put them into rotation with this Lords of Chaos. So how do we want to do this? What do y'all want to watch first? We got Us, we got Lords of Chaos, we got Captain Marvel, and we got Captive State. What y'all want to do?
Kind of want to watch Us.
Us next?
Yeah.
What are we going to do after that? What about you, Trav? Have you seen Us?
I'm down with any order.
All right. So, it's up to me and you.
Or, I mean, if it's entirely up to Griffin, that way it could be something optional because I don't know how his schedule will work out, or yours, Adam. But, we could probably do Us and Captain Marvel and hit both of them.
Y'all want to do them both in the same episode? We could stretch them out, though. Let me ask you this, Griffin, because you've seen it.
Yeah.
Does Captain Marvel deserve its own episode?
Maybe. Well, there's a lot of controversy behind the scenes, so you know.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw these movies at you. I'm going to let you pick the layout. Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do, though. We can put all of these movies, all right, minus Us, because we're watching that next. It's already agreed. We're watching Us next. We can put the rest of them in the generator, and we can go with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
How about that?
Yeah.
Works for me.
All right, so in the next episode, we're watching Us. And that's the movie that
Jordan Peele.
He did after he did the other one, which was really good.
Yeah.
So I already know it's gonna be good, and it's a horror movie. Y'all know that, right? Like it's a scary movie.
Yeah, I'm down.
Have y'all seen it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Buddies at work have talked it up though.
They've talked it up?
Yeah.
All right. You pulling up the randomizer?
Yeah, I got it pulled up.
All right, we got Captain Marvel. We got Captive State. What was the other one?
Lords of Chaos.
Lords of Chaos. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Captive State, Captain Marvel, and Lords of Chaos.
All right, Cap State, Cap State, Cap Marvel,
and Lords of Chaos.
Chaos. All right. So next week we're doing Us, and then we're doing Captive State, which I want to see because it's got fucking John Goodman in it. That's the only reason I want to watch it, because it's got him in it. And then we're doing Captain Marvel and Lords of Chaos. I'm all right with that. Travis?
Yeah, cool with me.
All right, cool. Were there any bad lieutenant decisions during this movie? The math was a bad lieutenant decision.
Letting the sun get out of hand.
Yeah. The bad lieutenant decision was deciding that we should move the planet.
Yeah, right.
It was putting spheres as wheels on trucks.
I have to agree with Travis.
Mm-hmm.
The ball truck driver was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Keep it real. Keep it rigid. Keep it, I don't know.
Check your mailbox, because I'm pretty sure a check's there by now.
The check has got to be there, because we sent that bitch out 5 months ago. The check's in the mail.